adjust that just a bit. All right. All right, guys, we are going to start off with some freebies. So if you're interested in getting a free reading, all you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on TikTok. Alicia, Alicia, I'm not understanding your question. Are you looking for a general reading? Hi, Winnie. All right, so we're going to do Alicia's love reading. So let's go ahead and do Alicia. Spirit, what does Alicia need to know about love? Spirit, what does Alicia need to know about love? Hi, Kelly. Spirit, what does she need to know about love? Winnie, I do need to put your name and the subject matter together. So that's just the qualifications. So in the comment, even though your name might be Winnie, it might not though. Just put your name and the topic there. All right. Last shuffle here, Alicia. All right, let's go for it. Let's see what's going on. All right, so there's going to be a message that comes in quickly. This is the 8 of Wands. This is something coming out of the blue, unexpected. It is going to put you in full alignment, though. So you can see all the wands are parallel to one another. No one is overlapping. No one is getting any like crossovers or anything like that. So we are going to be, whatever this message is going to put us in perfect alignment, but it is something that could come out of the blue. So you can get an email, a face-to-face interaction, a DM, a text message, things that you didn't expect. But there is something new coming in for a relationship here for you. We have the Ace of Swords, which is a whole new beginning, and the Page of Swords, which is a newbie. And they're both swords. They're both the element of air. So we're talking about somebody you connect with on a mind level. Like you guys have the same interests. You guys think alike. You guys have the same ideologies. You're maybe taking action here in relationships where you are going to be divinely led into this. You can see both of the swords extend past the physicality of the card. So there is something here that is divinely led. Like this is something you are supposed to encounter so that you have a lesson to learn. Okay, so every time we meet a soulmate, we're talking about lessons we're learning from them. Some soulmates are here for a short time. Some are here for a lifetime. Okay, but there is something here that is new. That's going to rise you up, and you guys are going to have the same like mindset. All right. I do hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for you just met a Libra. Very interesting. They're air signs, those Libras. Jessica, thank you for the heart me. So that's really interesting. So new beginnings with air signs. This may be an immature person, so take your time with them. All right, we're going to go ahead and do somebody from TikTok, YouTube, excuse me, because we just did somebody from TikTok. But winner, we're going to go ahead and do yours. We're going to do a general reading for winner. Yes, very. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Spirit, what does winner need to know? Spirit, what does winner need to know? Spirit, what does winner need to know? What's going on here? Thank you so much. You're our first donation today. You are going to get your reading right after we do winner's reading here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. Anyone else who wishes to skip the list or skip the freebies, and get on the list, go ahead and send in a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. All right, winner, this is the last one. All right, let's go for it. All right, I'll do that. Ooh, there's a commitment here. So the Four of Wands is a card of commitment. It's success in springtime. If you're in the northern hemisphere, we are in summertime now. If you are in the southern hemisphere, you are in winter now. Ashley, thank you so much for the follow. But it is success in springtime. But you could be going to a wedding. You could be going to celebrate something, commitment ceremony or a birthday. So this is something that is very, very good, successful, sturdy. When we talk about wands, we're talking about the element of fire, which is about passion, desire, motivation, transformation. A bit of creativity is in there as well, and also a bit of psychic abilities there. We do have the fours are stable. They're stable. Think about 4 legs of a table. If you get rid of one of the legs, it's not going to be such a good table. So there is stability here with the number 4. All right. Ooh. Winner, I want you to know that you deserve happiness. Okay, you deserve it. You deserve happiness. You are not somebody that is exempt from deserving happiness. Okay, the reason I'm saying this to you is because we have both the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups. The Nine of Swords is like worrying and can't stop thinking about something. I don't feel comforted. I feel like I have to get up. I don't feel like I can get rest or meaningful rest. But then we have happily ever after with the Ten of Cups. So this makes me feel like you have a fear of committing and a fear of your true happiness. Yes, I do doubt myself. So I want you to recognize that you're having anxiety and maybe even depression. Okay, because this is my depression card, really. So if that is something that you're dealing with, I want you to program the synapses in your brain by doing affirmations. I know affirmations have been overused, I guess, but it's true. They really do reformulate those synapses to fire correctly. So instead of being like, I'm afraid of happiness, I'm afraid of commitment, I'm afraid, like whatever this fear is, I deserve happiness. I'm somebody who wants happiness. I am somebody who's not going to let depression get in the way. I love myself. Anxiety is meant for dangerous situations. Am I in danger? No, I'm not in danger. Then I shouldn't feel anxiety in this moment. That's literally how I got myself out of anxiety, by asking myself out loud, is there danger? And answering myself out loud, no, I'm not in danger. Okay, and you should be feeling anxiety right now. Anxiety is reserved for danger. That's why it's there. Anxiety will never go away. It is an instinct. Okay, so just know that I do feel like there is something here going on with your deservedness, but you have to correct that. You got to correct it and say, I deserve anything I want. I deserve a good commitment. I deserve happily ever after. I deserve to not have to live like this and not overthink about it. Okay, the Two of Wands came out, which is the overthinking card. So I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you, Winnie, so much for your question. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that made sense. All right, thank you so much for sending in your $15 donation. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Thank you for sending in your $15 donation. What reading are you interested in having today? And guys, anyone else who wants a reading here, it's going to be a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Yes, Emily, we can do your general reading. It does look like it's filtered on your end, but I can unfilter it. There's some things I can unfilter. Some things I never even get to have the option to unfilter. It says no flagged comments. You have flagged this motherfucking comment. Stop. Let me do it. Sorry, TikTok is being absolutely ridiculous. But Emily, I see that we are going to do a general reading for you. There it goes. Okay, we approve the comment. Let's see what's going on. We're going to do some cleansing breaths really quickly. Your timestamp is 9 minutes on YouTube. If you ever want to watch it again, it is the second link in the link tree. I do record all my videos here on YouTube, so you can always go back and check it out. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for being here. We love you, Spirit. All right, this is for MMM. Spirit, what does Emily need to know? Spirit. Oh, you stopped at 555? Oh my God. It didn't come through yet on my end. I still only have 16 likes on my end, but hell yeah, Kelly. I will let you know, just as a forewarning, 555s are the sign of conflict. So there could be a conflict coming up for you if you are repeatedly seeing 555. If it's just the one time and you did it and it's done, don't worry about it, girl. But if you keep seeing 555, no, there could be a conflict coming your way. All right. What does Emily need to know? What does Emily need to know? What does Emily need to know? Thank you so much for tapping. I really appreciate you. All right. I have this sensation in my body that I don't really know how to convey it. It literally feels like it starts like right here with my TMJ and shoots through my body. And I felt it in my elbow. Like it was very much like a shot. And I don't know how to interpret that. It feels like there could be something that's coming that is going to shock the system, possibly. I'm not quite sure. We're going to see what the cards have to say. But I've never had that sensation before. So we're going to see what that means, but there could be something coming through. Okay. No, I've been seeing it all the time. Oh no. So watch out for conflicts, love. We have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords is a card of an Aquarius traditionally, but can also be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Card that is rising up, right? They rise you up, rise up, rise up. We also have the butterflies here. There's 3 butterflies. Every time you see butterflies, it doesn't matter if you see them in the cards. It doesn't matter if you see them on TikTok or in real life. That is a sign of transformation coming your way. Okay, so you are transforming into royalty, into your next level. You're leveling up. He's the highest king. He's the most confident king because he's looking right at you. He's not afraid of conflict. He's not afraid to be like, I'm going to look at you until you realize that you need to change, or what you're saying is stupid, or whatever it is, right? They're not afraid to be confrontational when they need to. They're not afraid to get their point across when they need to, okay? Especially with Aquarians. Aquarians are stubborn, and also we just what just came out of my mouth? I don't fucking know. Just came out, right? So there is something here that you're going to rise up for. Wow. Killer, girl. Shit. Wow. Where do I start? I feel like I want to start with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Rika, thank you so much for your question. It's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm proud that I'm an Aquarian. It's my favorite sign too. All right. And I'm biased. So just plain and simple, I'm biased. February Aquarians are better. Again, biases. I'm a ski for, I'll read that in just a second. It's 11:11. Hey, Queen of Cups is a card of saying you're emotionally fulfilled. You are filling your cup. You are doing the damn thing. You are absolutely saying, I know what's good for me. I know what I deserve. I know what I'm going to get. And I'm going to do all the things that make me me. I'm going to fulfill myself. I'm going to make sure that is what I want to do. And go do it if it is what I want to do. I apologize for the cough. One more time. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so the Page of Wands is here as well. Pages are newbies. They're beginners. They're starting something new. When we talk about wands, it's passion, desire, motivation. It's the element of fire. Cups is the element of water. So if fire and water, which doesn't seem like it goes together, right? But there's transformation in the Page of Wands. So we can transform to do whatever it is that we're passionate about, that we're desiring, that we want. So this is about our emotions, and this is about our passions, desire, and drive, and transforming so that we actually get to where we want to be. And that's where the Lovers come in. The Lovers can indicate a relationship. Sure, absolutely they can. But the heart of this card is not about relationships. It's about lifestyle changes. Even if you are in a relationship, you are having to accommodate your space, your time, your energy to fit somebody else in, right? So we are making room for others. So that's changing your lifestyle right there. All right. And we do have Archangel Michael, the protection angel, right here. So you have him on your side with this transformation that you're going through, with this, I'm putting myself first. I'm going to fill my cup. I am going to make sure that I get everything that I want in this life because you deserve it. Absolutely. And I do feel like this is going to be something that is life-changing, eye-opening type of things that you are going to go through. And it feels like to me, the next 3 months is really going to be transforming in that way, where that eye-opening sensation is, especially because we're going to end with the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune is good luck, prosperity. 10 of Cups, happily ever after. Your transformation, your I'm going to be selfish moment, quote unquote, because I'm going to put myself first. It's not selfish to put yourself first. It's expected, just FYI. You're going to get everything you want. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck. Good luck on your side, working in your fortune. And then a happily ever after that, oh girl, we are going to start this new life. We're going to start this new lifestyle that's going to really be what we've always wanted. And we're going to be successful because of it. Okay. We're going to have the life that we've always dreamed of because of it. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you, Emily, so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. And I hope that made sense. All right, Judy, thank you so much. Lori, thank you so much for our questions. We did start the donated readings at this time, so it is donated readings. $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Kristen, I do not do pregnancy questions live on air, but I do them privately. Cassandra said she is a Scorpio, Libra rising, Scorpio sun, Libra rising, and Cap moon. And her sidereal is Libra sun, Virgo rising, and Sag moon. I'm a Sag moon, but I'm like in normal. So I'm a Leo rising, an Aquarius sun, and a Sag moon. That's me. So I got the Leo rising. I got that bubbly personality. Usually, like, my throat is still healing. I was a fool, I will say, on Friday, and I still haven't recovered my voice from screaming like an idiot at my dad. So thank you so much. Well, my chart's actually pretty hard. I have a stellium in my 6th house. That is Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, and Venus, all in Capricorn, 6th house, all squaring my 10th house, which has Jupiter and Mars in it, which is Taurus. I'm a millennial, so Scorpio is my 4th house, and it has Pluto there. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. Oh, my North Node's in the 8th house. I'm just giving you all this information. My North Node's in my 8th house. The South Node is in my 2nd house, and right now I'm going through my nodal return. I have Cap and Scorpio stelliums. You're a millennial too, I bet. If you have a Cap stellium, I bet you your Cap stellium is, let me see if I can guess it, Neptune, Saturn, and Uranus. You have a Cap stellium too? Were you born in 89? Yep, you're a millennial. Oh, actually, Saturn's probably not in there then. It's probably just Uranus and Neptune. Hi, Lily. Hi, girlie. You want to come in here? Lily, you want to come say hi? What a good girl. You precious angel. Are you coming? Are you coming, my love? Yeah? You're just going to do a sniff? Yeah, I got some incense in here. Okay, well, you can stay in the window. You can stay there. All right. But if I had to guess the third one, to me, I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the personal planets. So I'm gonna say Mercury. I'm just gonna say Mercury. And then Kelly also, I just know the signs. Time Passages is a good app if you ever want to just like keep your astrology chart on you at all times. Astro.com is my favorite free use for astrology charts. But yeah, I've been looking into my astrology since like really 2020, but really diving into it 2021. So I know my chart. I pretty much know a lot of the degrees. I don't know exactly all the degrees I'm at. I'm at 27 degrees with my Virgo, 26 degrees with my Mercury, 3 degrees with my Uranus. I want to say 9 degrees with Saturn, and I'm not sure about my Neptune. 9 degrees is Mars. I have 26 degrees Taurus, which is a Taurus degree, and Jupiter is in Taurus. So it's very interesting. Virgo 12th house. So you are you're a Taurus rising. Yeah, you're a Taurus rising. Love Time Passages. So much info in there. There is a lot of information at Time Passages. It's a good one too. Taurus and Lilith. My Lilith is, I keep thinking it's my 2nd house, but I think it's my 3rd house. And Eastern Cancer is my midhaven. So I just do Western. I don't know anything about sidereal, to be honest with you. I don't know nothing about sidereal. A Libra rising. If you're a Libra rising, oh yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. My bad. Yeah, Libra rising is all about fairness, equality, wanting to do the right thing, truth seeking. This is so random, but your glasses fit so well. Thank you so much. I love my glasses. Zenni.com, Zenni with an I. I got these glasses for like, I think $130, including the frames or the lenses, excuse me. Jess, thank you so much for the follow. So yeah. Hi, Jess. Hi. Thank you for following. You're so kind. We are doing readings right now, though, guys. If you're interested in a reading, go ahead and put your name in the, nope, go ahead and send in a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. No, you paid $600 for Ray-Bans. Ugh. Like, I do know my parents were talking to me about like Ray-Bans specifically, and that you have a lifetime guarantee with them. So at least that's good. Like, that if you break them or whatever, I'm sure they'll be able to give you like a whole new pair. But yeah, they overcharge. They overcharge so much for glasses. It's wild bananas. But Zenni.com does not do that. They actually have really good prices. I got these lenses in sunglasses as well. They're like blue reflective lenses. And now I can see with sunglasses. It's so nice. That's my second pair of prescription sunglasses. But I think I got everything for like, I don't know. I think I paid a little over like, I can't remember. I got them like 4 years ago. I want to say it was 180 or something like that, but I might be mistaken. Again, it was like, was it 4 years ago? No, it wasn't 4 years ago. It was like 2 years ago, and I still can't remember. But worth it. I've bought the last 3 pairs of glasses off of Zenni, and I love them. I love them. All right, guys. So if you're interested in a reading, we are doing readings here. If you've never seen me before, hi, hello. I'm Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium. So I do mediumship readings, I do psychic readings, and I do human design readings. If you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit that $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Kelly, I know you said you tapped it 555 times. It's crazy. I only have 87 on my end. Like, that is wild. Thank you, Carla, for sharing the live. Like, mine right here only says 87. And I know you said you tapped it 555 times. So I don't know where my 555 likes went. TikTok, give it back. Give it back to me. Didn't even count it on my end. Thank you guys for liking the live, Melissa. I appreciate it. But we are doing readings here today. So if you guys are interested, let me know by submitting that $15 donation. And guys, we were talking about astrology a little while ago. I think it's called Rockstar or something like that. Like, there's a app that's like Rockstar or something. I can't remember exactly. It's not good. Don't use it. Hi, Amy. Don't use that one. It's just not good. It gives the wrong information. So I would highly against that one. I don't know if it's Rockstar or Star something. It's something with a star. Melissa, hi. Hello. Thank you for the heart me and the go popular. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Oh, thank you, Jess, for liking the live. All right, now we're getting into business. Now we're getting some likes, but I like Cafe Astrology for birth chart readings. So Cafe Astrology is fine. I like that one too, but that was like the first one I ever went to. But after I like learned how to actually read charts, Astro was like my favorite. But Cafe Astrology has a lot of good information on it about what it means, what planet and what house means what sign and what house means what. Like, it does a big breakdown. So I do like that. Whereas Astro really doesn't do a big breakdown. It just literally shows you your chart. But if you know how to read the angles and you know how to read the planets and the signs and the houses, which is easier than it sounds. I know it sounds intimidating, but it's quite easy. Like, you just learn you one at a time, right? First, learn the 12 houses. What are they? What are the signs? So you learn the 12 signs first. After you learn the 12 signs, then you're going to learn the 12 houses. Then you're going to learn about the planets. And then you're going to learn about the angles and the aspects. But it's just like anything. Once you do it for a long period of time, it becomes easy, right? Or it becomes a little less mysterious, if you will. Thank you for that perspective. Absolutely, Amy. And I haven't seen you in a minute. I don't feel like it could be my fault. All last week I was out. My AC went out during, I don't know where you are at, but in the United States, in the northeastern side of the United States, including Michigan, where I live, we were under what was known as a heat dome. It was like 100 degrees. It was fucking terrible for like 4 or 5 days. And of course, that's the day my AC went out. My central air went out. Along with my internet. My internet went out as well. Like it was a rough go. I got scammed out of money. Like last week was horrendous. And everyone of the astrologers that I follow were like, oh, it's going to be the luckiest week because of the Jupiter Cazimi, which just means Jupiter and the sun are conjunct right upon each other, like right together. But it was opposite my natal Uranus. And also it was squaring in the sky Saturn, and I want to say Neptune as well, which was causing a lot of volatileness. So anyone that says that Jupiter is nothing but good, it erases all the bad, I no longer believe that from my current experience. I think all the planets have all the goodness and all the badness, because Jupiter is a planet of expansion, just expansion, period. So if you are having some issues that you're going through that are perceived negative, it's going to expand it. And if you are having issues that are perceived positive, it's going to expand it. So Jupiter is really just a planet of expansion. I don't want anyone else to be like going through like, oh, I can't wait, it's the luckiest week, and then everything shit out on you on the hottest days of the year, right? It's like, where's the luck, bro? Where's the luck? All right, we are waiting on our next reading to come through. So guys, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Thank you guys so much. Jess, you're killing the likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. If you've never seen my face before, hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, we are doing readings live on air. We are doing a donated readings at this time. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. So Amy, I don't know if you know about the new setup we have, but I was not available on this Saturday, but we do subscriber only Saturdays now, where we do the free readings then, and then I also discount readings. So instead of $15 on Saturday, it's $10 for subscribers to get a 5-minute reading. But anytime you donate $15 or more, you will get a 6-minute reading no matter what. But because I was not available this past Saturday, because again, last week was a shit show for me, including up to Saturday and a little bit of Sunday. Sunday was a little easier, to be honest, but I still wasn't able to go on. So subscriber only Saturdays is where we're going to do the freebies, but I will do your freebie right now. Do you have a topic for us today? Amy says, cool. Okay, cool. Love that idea. I think I read that. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to read it again just in case. So we're just waiting on Amy to let us know the topic matter of her live reading, or free reading, because again, I wasn't available. I didn't go live on Saturday to do subscriber only. So I am going to do one free reading for all my subscribers until we hit Saturday. But it's once a week now. So hopefully you're not being filtered. Oh. All right, we're going to do a general for our friend Amy. Let's go for it. All right, Spirit, this is for Amy. Spirit, what does Amy need to know? Spirit, what does Amy need to know? Spirit, what does Amy need to know? What's going on for our friend Amy? All right, let's check it out. Check it out. Girl, you got everything you need. You got everything you need. The Magician is the card saying that you have everything you need because you have all the tools of tarot at your disposal. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, The swords, thank you, Spirit, for being here. We have this growth of abundance. Success is yellow. Red is passion, desire, motivation. We have white for innocence, black for protection, consistent access to it. You see that infinity symbol. As above, you see that magician's wand. This one will follow in different cards. As above, so below. That's why she's pointing down. So trust in yourself, trust in your manifestations, because this is the card of the manifester, even though it's the magician. They're manifesting the life of their dreams, right? They're doing whatever they need because they know they're supported. They know they have everything they need. Louise, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. Like I said, that magician's wand follows in different cards, right? So we have it here in the chariot. We're ready to go. We are ready to take on whatever we're going forth to. But we do have a mental block. The Sphinx's lore says that the Sphinx does talk, but they talk to you telepathically. They talk to you in your mind. So there is something here that may be feeling like you're holding back, because you can see the plume of smoke. This card is ready to go, but there is something in their mindset that's holding them back. But you have everything you need. Period. Point blank. You got it twice, right? There is success here. Now her earrings have the stars on them, and her lapel has the moons. Stars are your wishes, your hopes, your manifestations are all coming true. The moon card is about like there what may have been some deception, or it's about intuition, trusting your intuition. If there was deception, you're going to learn and grow from it, period. And then you're going to move on from it. Right? And then it's going to help lead you to your wishes, your dreams, your manifestations. We're taking new action with the Page of Swords. New action is coming in. The pages, all pages are actionable. All pages are newbies. My bad. All pages are newbies. The swords are the element of air, which can take action, which is about ideas and inspiration, the mindset. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome in. So this is something that is very, very beneficial. This is something that is going to be really, really eye-opening and divinely led, because the sword is higher than the physicality of the card. So this is something that is going to lead a new beginning, knowing you have everything you need. You're ready to take it on. You're ready to take the action you need to take. All right. So I hope that made sense there. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, Amy, and I do hope that helps. Alrighty, guys. So if you're interested in a reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you get on the list. You're very welcome, Amy. I hope it made sense there, darling. Alrighty. So while we have a little bit of a lull, I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom and pee, and I'll be right back. BRB. All right, and now I am back. Sylvia, thank you so much. I got your donation. Thank you, Sylvia. We're going to get a 6-minute timer on you for being a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. All right, what type of reading are we doing for you, my love? Thank you for submitting your donation. All right, so we're going to do Sylvia's love reading. Let's check it out. All right, your timestamp is 35 minutes, and this is for Sylvia. Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about love? What's going on? First, I feel this feeling in the heart space. Okay, I feel something here in the heart space that makes me feel pulled, like pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling. It just almost feels like somebody's yanking my arm and making me go this way. And I don't really want to. I feel like I want to like just have a moment of peace. Strangely enough. Okay, let's see what's going on here. One more shuffle with the cards. All right. See, this is what I was saying. Like, I want to stay stationary, right? I want to stay here, but like, I feel like somebody's pulling me. But this is not what this card means. It's just interesting the artistry on it and how I had felt. It's like, I want to stay stationary and somebody's like pulling me. But the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck. It's feeling stuck. They're blindfold, they're bound, they're standing in a puddle of emotions. Because anytime we talk about water and tarot, it is about emotions. So we are standing here and we feel stuck. But really, the reality of this situation on this card, 444, by the way, so angels are with you. Hi, Nada. But there's nothing in her way, and there's nothing behind her. If she were to shimmy these ropes off, just know like shimmying these ropes off is going to be really easy because they're loosely placed. She's going to be able to take off her blindfold and realize her mindset kept her there. Her mindset. That's what the swords are. The element of, the suit of swords is the element of air. Air is mindset, ideas, inspiration, taking action. We need to, things of that nature. So she's like, true. So this is something that you are honestly and probably not intentionally keeping yourself here when you don't need to. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. You're going to walk away to a whole ass new beginning. Yeah, there's somebody here. Ooh! Oh, I love it. We're going to actually start here with the Emperor. The Emperor is control. The Emperor is Aries. Aries is the natural ruler of the first house of self. This is somebody who feels like they need to, rule over people because the Emperor, if anything, is a king, right? He's the ruler of his land. So just know, like, the person you may be dealing with is very selfish, could be over compensating for something or over like has to be my way or the highway, or just everyone has to like be very cautious when talking to this person or walking on eggshells around this person. Stephanie, thank you for the 10 tiny dinies. Aurora. So there is the element here that is something's not. We don't really love the Emperor right now. The Emperor is not really the best. He is also a father figure. So this could be if you're married, it could be your husband, if you have kids, things like that, or just your children's father if you have kids with this person. That's if you do. You don't necessarily have to. The Eight of Cups is here. The Eight of Cups is where I think you're going to walk away. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's September because it's my mom. Okay. Whatever it is you're going to walk away from, it probably is going to be in September. Okay, because that's the next set of eclipses. If not, this has been probably happening since March, or has escalated, I should say, because I feel like it's been happening not just March, like it's been happening longer than that, but it might have escalated in March. But there's something here coming, and I feel very strongly about September specifically, about the next eclipse seasons that's happening. You're probably going to end up walking away, okay, because it's very emotionally pulled, right? The Eight of Cups is about emotions, because cups are emotions, intuition, creativity. And then we have the eights. The eights are opportunity and success. When you walk away, you're going to give yourself the opportunity to have a whole ass new beginning. The Fool is here, taking that leap of faith on yourself, knowing that no matter the outcome, no matter what is happening, you are going to take a leap of faith on yourself. Okay, you're going to take a leap of faith on yourself. You're going to land on your feet. period. All right. The sun is here. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you could have in tarot. We have this yellow here all over the card, which is success coming in. We have a little doggy here, loyalty, right? Dogs are super, super loyal and protective and just cuddle bugs. I always have cuddle bugs dogs because I need a cuddler. Anyways, it's not about me. We have the high priestess. The high priestess is about your intuition, trusting in yourself, trusting in the messages you receive, whether you're asking for physical signs or you're downloading messages or you're doing spiritual work or you're becoming awoken. She's the triple goddess. She's the mother, the maid, and the crone. She knows what's behind the veil. She knows about the esoterics. She knows about all the organized religions. She knows about everything when it comes to spirituality. Okay. So trust in your intuition. When that little voice speaks to you, you listen, period. If it feels wrong and you can't put a finger on it, it's probably wrong, regardless if you can justify it or not. Trust yourself, trust your body when it talks to you. Okay. But this is probably telling you like you're going to make the right moves, because the next card is the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail, girl. The Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups is a card of overflowing abundance. It's overflowing love, creativity, intuition. And these two together tells me you're probably going through an intuitive awakening. Like you're probably like learning more about intuition, how to harness it, how to... Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's encouraging that. Take some classes if you want. I learned everything myself. I still don't have my stuff up here yet. It's been chaos. So hopefully this month I will get my flooring in and I will get my stuff in. I'll be able to show you the physical book, but it is called Psychic Witch by Matt Allred. And I would recommend this book to you because I do feel like there's a spiritual awakening happening for you that is going to be abundant, and another sun imagery as well. Met someone, but my mom keeps me stuck. This is a great answer. Thank you. You're very welcome. Trust yourself. Everyone else is just noise, okay? Everyone else is just noise. I bought the same cards as you. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. It's my favorite card deck. Literally, I don't think, like, if these cards ever, like, get super, super damaged, and I do need to clean them because, full disclosure, like, there's some, like, you see that right there in the corner. Like, there's some things on here that need to be wiped off, and these are the card stock that you can definitely wipe these cards off. But if I were to ever, like, damage these cards or lose these cards, I would either buy this deck again or just do the lighter weight deck, because I just prefer it. I just prefer this card stock and these card decks instead of like, there's really cool cards out there, super cool cards out there, but I don't know. I just like to stay towards the traditional deck, and I don't know why that is, but that's just how I feel about it. But I mean, there's some beautiful decks out there. So if you are somebody who likes to have, a bunch of decks, go for it. If you feel like you can do really well with those decks, more power to you. I don't know why I'm that way. I really don't know why. I'm just like, I really like the originals. I really like the going to basics, I guess. It's not, I think I'm the abnormal one here, to be honest with you. I really think I am on that. All right, guys. So we are waiting on our next donated reading. If anyone's interested, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list if you are interested. We're both abnormal then. Hey, there's got to be some of us. I can't be the only one. I refuse to be the only one. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for liking the live. I don't know where all the people are who are interested in readings. I am doing readings here. I'm going to be on for a while. I still got at least 2 hours, 15 minutes to hang out, but I do have to get off promptly at 2 o'clock. I have my sister's birthday today, so I'm going to go out to see our grandma's gravesite because it was her birthday today too. Hi, Helene. Hi, person unknown. But yeah, so we're going to go visit my grandma's gravesite and say happy birthday to her. And then we're going to go out to dinner for my sister. So I do have to like get ready because my hair, I don't know if you can tell on screen. I don't know. It looks a little greasy because it is a little greasy because I'm a little greasy right now. I figured I'd go live first and then I'll take a shower afterwards because I want to like wash off all that energetic stuff anyways. Can't figure out how to send, Carla. So hopefully you've already done these steps, or if not, hopefully this is instructive for you. But in order to get to my profile, you're going to click on my picture here where my finger is, not to YouTube, just TikTok. You're going to click on my picture there, then you're going to click on my picture again. So like once you click this, a little pop-up comes on. So you click my picture there. That's going to take you to my profile. The profile, you shouldn't even have to scroll. The Linktree link should just be right there available in the bio part of it. And then you click on that. And then from there, you can use Venmo, you can use PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to get on the list. So hopefully that was instructive for you. And hopefully you're able to see the Linktree link. Let me know if you have any problems. All right, guys, and it is all first come, first serve. So if you're interested in a reading, come on in and get that reading underway for you. Hey, Kelly. Oh, I just literally turned it off at 6. So I got 6 minutes on the timer for you, Kelly girl. Thank you, my love. I'm so happy to read you again. Thank you for supporting the page. I appreciate you. You always support. You are like the biggest supporter. So thank you so much for that. Kelly, what type of reading are we doing? Second half of the year reading. Perfection. Let's go for it. All right, your timestamp's going to be 47 minutes. 47 minutes. I'm just doing some cleansing breaths for anyone who's new here. This is for Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know about the rest of this year? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know about the rest of this year? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know about the rest of this year? What's going on for her? That was a terrible shuffle. We're not ending it on that. There's something here that makes me feel like almost like I got a second wind. Like I'm able to like pick up and go do stuff and have so much fun. Like I am seeing your boudoir photos in my head or videos because I feel like we're going from photos to videos and also taking still frames at the same time. So I think it's a combination of the both here. But I feel free. I feel invigorated. I feel like I'm finding my groove. This makes me feel like November, the biggest for that. Okay. So like, I feel like I'm really getting into my groove around November. I don't know what it is about November. I don't know if it's like Christmas season coming on and people are like, oh my God, I want to do a boudoir shot for my fiance, my boyfriend, my husband, my girlfriend, whatever it may be, wife. Cause gender has no meaning and we love everybody. We are allies. Well, I mean, I'm a B, but whatever. Either way. But this is something that I feel really like, I feel confident about it. I feel like I'm getting into my groove. Let me see here. The Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles is a card of putting a lot of work and effort into something and not really receiving a hell of a lot out of it. But when I look at it, I feel like an excitement. Like this is not the upright position of it. Like it is the reverse position, which is I am nurturing myself. I am watering myself. I'm making sure that I have my needs met. I'm making sure that I am putting the work that's worth it into it. I feel like that's what I feel like when I talk about it. My body feels a lot more calmer. Like I don't feel like panicked. I felt panicked when I saw it right away. But then I felt like I feel more calm, like reading it in the reverse. I don't let my cards go in the reverse. Oh, your birthday is in November. Fuck yeah, dude. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay. I love it. There is going to be a change Okay, there is going to be a change here. We're going to start with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is like, put a fork in me, I'm done, right? This is something I feel like you've been going through for this year, for a good part of it. You can correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Spirit confirmed though, so either way, put a fork in her, she's done. We're getting rid of the toxicity that we once held. All right, whatever beliefs we had that were toxic, we're letting them go. Instead, we're going to say, you know, it's always darkest right before the dawn, because the dawn is peeking out, the sun is peeking out. When we talk about the sun, we're talking about the positivities, right? Positive things that are coming in that is good for us to come in. So yes, you've been through some stuff. Yes. But the mindset is going to release of the toxicity. And it feels like, again, invigoration. I feel like I have a new lease on life. And I do see that with these other cards. Okay. Because once we recognize like, yes, this isn't what we wanted. We need to change some things. I got to change my mindset. I got to change my attitude. I got to change whatever it is. This new beginning is coming in. And it's about your passions, your desires, your drive, your ambition, psychic gifts as well, and transformation. This is the most transformative ace, because fire is the wands. Wands represents the element of fire. Fire by nature is transformation. Think about a bonfire, right? It by nature is transformation. We have that sun. Remember, the sun was peeking through. We got it right there. So there is a new beginning that's going to be positive, that is going to allow us to transform, that is going to allow us to chase our desires, our dreams, our manifestations, whatever it is that we're running towards. But changing our perspective is, like, again, changing that attitude, right? We talked about it already in the Ten of Swords, essentially. It's almost like the same type of message where I'm seeing things for exactly how they are, and I'm going to no longer look at things with rose-colored glasses or excuse behaviors or excuse what I'm seeing, but instead I'm going to embrace what I'm seeing. I'm going to be enlightened. That's why there's a whole halo over her head, because she's becoming enlightened by hanging herself upside down by her ankle. She chose this life. She chose this new perspective change that she's getting. And it's all about the mindset, right? Because the Ten of Swords, it's all about that mindset, all about that toxic mindset that, like, instead of saying like, well, I don't really like this or I don't really like that, like embracing the change, embracing the new things and having a new perspective on it. And you're going to commit to it. You're going to commit to it. We have the Four of Wands. There is a commitment here that you are going to make. And this could be success in springtime, so next spring, because I know you're in the Northern Hemisphere. I know you're in Michigash as well. Thank you for the heart, me, Barbie. Welcome in. But this is a card that's saying, like, no matter what's going on, like, you are going to commit to it, and you're going to become stable, especially because the next card we have is the Ten of Cups, happily ever after. The happily ever after card. Austin, thank you for the follow. This is something that is really, really going to be beneficial. You committing to this new perspective change, right? This new beginning that you're going to have, and letting go of the toxic mindsets you might have had is going to lead to that new beginning. Now, I do want to leave the Ten of Swords up with the Ten of Cups, because these are two tens. Tens are the ending. They are the completion of these suits, the completion of the swords and the completion of the cups. So there is completion. We are moving on to a whole ass new beginning, right? Where's my ace? There's my ace. A whole ass new beginning. We are going for it. So what wasn't working, we're going to see what it was. We're going to recognize what was not working. And we're going to start something new, commit ourselves to it, and know like this ending is going to bring happiness, happily ever after. So I do want to keep encouraging you to keep being creative, especially when we have an Ace of Wands here. And just be transformative with your creation. You know, be transformative with it, and really head fast that way. I love this. Made me cry. I needed that. Oh, girl, I love you so much. Thank you so much, Kelly, for being here. Thank you for being a regular. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thanks for supporting the page, girl. It's my pleasure to give you a reading. Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands, amazing. Literally. So trust in yourself. You got this. You got this. I want you to know that. And I want you to say it to yourself all the time. I got this. I got this. I'm going to just, do whatever it is that you want to do. I want you to say it all the time, whenever you're thinking about it. So like my manifestation that I've been doing recently, and I haven't really been doing it actively the last last week specifically, the last couple days even, but I have been thinking about it. But my manifestations are, it doesn't matter the date, it doesn't matter the time, it doesn't matter the location. Every time I go live, I receive 20 donations. Like that is just something I'm constantly saying to myself before I go to bed, when I wake up in the morning, throughout the day, whenever I think about it. If I can say it out loud, I say it out loud. If I have to say it in my mind, I say it in my mind. Hi, Casey Joy. So it just doesn't, it just like knowing like keep saying it, being consistent is going to change the game. Julia, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I know that for a fact because there was a time in February of 22, or was it 23? It's 23 because I've only been doing this for 2 years. So February of 23, I was really, really down. I was really, really down. I was like, my finances were like at an all time, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to do that. And then from there, I started just to say, I was like, you know what? I'm a money magnet and money comes to me easily. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. And by April 1st, that was the first day that I ever went live and did what I'm doing right now. So it takes time for it to kick in. It takes time for it to be heard by your guides, by your ancestors, by your spiritual team in general, so that when it actually hits, you're going to hear it hit. You're going to feel it hit. Casey, thank you so much. I got you as well. Thank you, Casey. You're going to be after Julia. Oh, thank you, Barbie. Barbie says you are inspiring. Thank you so much. And Barbie, thank you for the Go Popular as well. But it's just the truth. You know, it's just the truth of what happened in my life and my experience. So I'm never going to not tell you, you know, I'm going to tell you, especially if it makes sense or if you need to hear it. You know, it's just like my experience is not unique. This happens all the time. People who make dream boards, you know, they manifestation boards. I don't remember what they're called. There's something boards where they, you know, cut out magazine pictures and they like say like, this is what my life is going to look like this year. Like that's manifestation. And it takes a year to complete that, right? To say like, hey, these are all what I hit. This is what I didn't hit. So we'll transfer it to next year. So it just takes time. Is all. And sometimes that's the worst part. It's like, when is it going to happen? How much time? But that's not really up to us. That's really up to the divine. All right, Amanda, thank you so much. We got you as well. So Julia, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing, my love. And thank you so much for your $15 donation. I really appreciate it. Very, very, very much. But how can I help you, my love? What can I do for you? Hi, Melody. A love reading, please. Absolutely, Julia. Let's go for it. Oh, it says here, Melody. Dyslexia or something. I don't know. I have some sort of weird reading disorder. But I said, hi, Melody. It's me here, Melody. All right. Haley, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. But thank you so much for asking your question. I really do appreciate it. But I do donated readings if you're interested. You'll get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. All right, Julia, your timestamp's going to be 58 minutes. Second link in the link tree is my YouTube if you ever want to rewatch this reading. Liz, it's a $15 donation, my love. Linktree link in the profile. 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. All right, this is for Julia. Julia. Spirit, what does Julia need to know about love? Spirit, what does Julia need to know about love? Spirit, what does Julia need to know about love? There's something here that I honestly I feel supported by. It's in my back, my lower back, almost like I'm sitting in a chair because I am, but either way, it's different. I'm sitting in a chair, but it does feel different. It feels like I'm supported. So I don't know if you are with somebody or not with somebody, or you're just starting something, but I feel supported. So whatever this love that's coming in or that you may already have, it feels good to me. We're going to see what the other cards have to say here. Should have started that. So you got all that for free. All right, let's see what's going on. Carla, thank you so much. I got you. You're going to be after Amanda here. We have the star card. The star card is great to start with. Your wishes, your hopes, your manifestations, they're all coming true. They're all coming in. They're all coming into fruition. You do need to put the energy into it though. Okay. So water is a source of energy. You need to put your energy into this and watch it take off because you're strong enough to do it. All right. You're strong enough to do this. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. So we do have all the 8 stars. All the 8 stars have 8 points on them, which is in reference to the 8th card, which is Leo, aka strength. I always do that. But strength is saying that you have consistent access to your strength. Whatever's coming in though, girl, there's 2 different stories happening here, but it's all the same story. So there was some deception in love, whether this is somebody who lied to you, cheated on you, stole from you, was just not doing the right things by you, whatever that might have been, but maybe not listening to you. But this is more deception. Jora, I would love to. It's a $15 donation, tree link in the profile. But this is happening behind your back. You can see their backs are turned to the swamp thing here. And what is happening here is unexpected on these characters, but these characters are going to grow because of it. You see, this is a dog mask, and this is a wolf mask. I'll bring it closer to you. Dog mask, wolf mask, dog mask, wolf mask. And then you can see here we have the moon here, but the moon's face is actually the face of the hermit. The face of the hermit. So the hermit's about wisdom. So you're gaining growth and evolution and wisdom from this incident. Does it suck? Yeah, it does. No, it's no bueno. But this is something that is going to cause change and evolution in your life and cause you to have of wisdom. Now, this is also an eclipse. This is an eclipsed moon. So this could be happening in September where you realize like your growth, your wisdom, and like really embracing all of that. Because and this might have happened in March where you had the heartbreak though, because March was the other eclipses. We have 2 eclipse seasons every single year. They're 6 months apart always. So we have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is the heartbreak card. But I'm not going to harp on this because I feel like this was the right move. Breaking hearts was the right move because now you have the upper hand. Now you have the 7 of Swords in the right position, at the right place, at the right time, doing the right things. This is Sagittarius. This card is a Sagittarius card. No, I lied to you. It's a Leo card because 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is a Leo card. Leo is literally next, like the end of July to like the mid to end of August. That's Leo season. So there could be something coming in starting now and really committing in September, because this makes me feel like you had to get away from this. You had to get away from this because this was not serving you. This was not what was beneficial for you. Hi, Safa. This wasn't anything that was worth your time or effort. And honestly, getting out of that situation, you're probably going to look back and be like, thank God I left. Thank God I left. Okay, I'm so happy I left. That's how I felt about my 6-year relationship, who I was engaged to when I broke up with him. And I look back and I'm like, thank God I got out of there. Thank God I did. Universe, whatever you want to call it. But you being at the right position at the right time, doing the right things, is going to make you rise up, level up. Now we were talking about September, right? Because that's the next eclipse season. This is Libra traditionally. Traditionally in Libra, this is September to October. So there could be something really starting. It could be the end of this month into August. And it could also be really like committing yourself to this person by September. There's a lot of September here. And it's luck. The Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Just make sure you've learned your lessons from this, because if you haven't learned from this experience, you're going to repeat this cycle. But if you've learned and you've said, I know what I deserve, I know what I want, I'm a truth seeker, I'm transparent, I'm a good communicator, I'm a good in a relationship. Safa, I got you. Thank you. I got both of your donations there, Safa. Thank you. But this is absolutely something that is going to be beneficial. Knowing yourself, knowing what you want, and being honest with yourself, because this is one of the most honest cards there is in tarot, because Libra is one of the most honest signs there are. Okay. Yeah, absolutely not a problem, my love. It might even be a little longer than that. So you got a bit of a cushion. But the Queen of Swords is saying, like, you got this, just be true to yourself. And then the Wheel of Fortune is going to give you the luck that you need. All right. So, Julia, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. And I feel like this is where I feel supported. Like this card, and this card, these three, this is where I feel supported. And literally, she's sitting, right? She's supported by her throne. So I do feel like whatever's coming in for you is going to be the support you needed. But I do hope that helps. I don't know if you were being filtered or not. I didn't see any of your comments come through. So there could be a chance that you've been filtered. But do let me know if that made sense, if that resonated. And I do hope. Thank you so much. Very helpful. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Julia. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. And I'm glad we could get you that message here today. Mwah. All right, we are moving on to Casey Joy. Casey Joy, what type of reading are we doing for you? We got 6 minutes on your timer as well for being a subscriber. So thank you, Casey Joy. General. All right, let's go for it. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 6 minutes if you ever want to rewatch this reading again. And I do like my caption today on YouTube. My caption says, "Get in, loser. We're going live with psychic readings." And I just love Mean Girls, so it was fun for me today. All right. Doing some cleansing breaths. Oh, Casey Joy, it doesn't look like you are a subscriber. I thought you were a subscriber. Let me quickly look. I got you, Eyes of Indigo. I can't remember your name for whatever reason. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I guess not. Bianca. Yes, Bianca. I knew it. I knew it. I apologize. My brain's dumb. It happens from time to time. Stop it. Okay, 5 minutes on for Casey. Spirit, this is for Casey Joy. Casey Joy. Casey Joy. Spirit, what does Casey Joy need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Casey Joy need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Casey Joy need to know? What's going on here? First things first, I feel a blockage in my ear, in my right ear specifically. And I don't know if it's an infection. It gives me some irritants here. Like it feels like in the canal. Make sure that you're not being like me, where if you're triggered, you stop listening and you just start yelling. That's a me problem. So just in case it's happening with you, make sure even if you're triggered, that you're also listening. Because I feel like normally like you're a really good listener. Like you really like listen to people, you hear them, but there's something going on with the ear that I'm not, it just feels blocked here. So just make sure that like if you're on an airplane, you're chewing gum, you're drinking water, if you're having an ear infection, make sure you're doing that. Don't put a Q-tip in your ear like me, but I do it all the time. Those type of things. But that's the only thing I'm really getting in the body is my ear. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's see what's going on. Woo! We love her. She is a queen. This is the most positive sign in the entire deck of tarot. Personally, I think she's the most powerful card because the sun has the most power. It literally powers up the entire planet, right? So there is this beautiful vibrancy, invigoration, innocence as well, growth, warmth, livelihood. Like there's so much positivity in this one singular card that it's going to make sure that no matter what happens in your life, you're going to have a positive outcome. Whether you're going through some hard times or you're going through some easier times, you're going to have everything you're going through is going to be for your betterment, for your highest good. All right. You have nothing but court cards and major arcana. Interesting. Even the major arcana is like a court card because it's like the emperor, which is a king figure. But we do, I want to read these two together. So we do have the emperor and the devil together. There's could be somebody who feels really controlling to you. You might have some addictions or vices or codependence happening. That's what the devil is. They're chained to the pulpit, which the devil is sitting on, which he's trying to get them to do what his bidding, right? They're trying to say, like, this is what you have to do. You're stuck with me. You can't leave. You have to obey me. You have to listen to me. You have to do what I say, because the emperor loves to rule. So does the devil. But what's really interesting about the devil card specifically is that there is two chains here, right? And they're very loosely placed. They're halfway down their shoulder blades. They can literally take those chains, throw them aside, and walk away from the devil if they choose. So this is a choice. All right, this is a choice. Do I stay or do I go? Do I stay and be ruled by somebody I don't really want to be ruled out by, or do I leave this situation? Now, there is the King of Wands here. The King of Wands is full of passion, desire, transformation, energy, like literally more fire signs, because the sun is just a big ball of fire. That's all the sun really is, a big, powerful ball of fire. But there's like 3 major arcana cards. Half the cards are major arcana. So you're going through some life changes, some big life changes, some big decisions that you may need to make in order to really embrace yourself, embrace your transformation, your spiritual gifts, your time to shine, right? This is somebody who is getting off their throne. They are like uncrossing their legs. Their arms are in motion to like get themselves up off the throne. This is not a king that just sits around and waits for life to happen. This is a king that grabs life by the horns. This is a king that's like, let's go, let's do it. Very hype man energy. 111 on your timer. So manifestations are coming true. But this is a card that's going to allow you to see what your passions are, see what your desires are, and then take action on it. All pages are newbies. All pages are beginnings. So just know there is going to be a new action you're going to take that is divinely led. That's why the sword extends past the physicality of the card. It is bigger than the card itself. This is very actionable. You can see her hair is movement. There's a lot of movement in this card. So there's a new idea, new inspiration, a new desire that you are wanting to take, and you're going to go. This is your mindset. You have this new idea. You're going to take action with it. And honestly, whatever this is, once you decide, like, listen, I don't need to rule in a way that makes me feel like I'm stuck or other people are stuck. I am going to take my chances and do this new beginning, take the new leap of faith on this idea I have. And then the Knight of Pentacles, stability, strength. This is the only knight that's not going anywhere. They're stable. They're hanging out. This could be stable income coming in for you, a stable money. Like that's what income is. But it's something here with the material gains. When we talk about pentacles, we're talking about the element of earth. Earth is a material gain. So anything like a house or a car, new line of income, things like that. But it's going to be steady because that horse is steady. Okay. But Casey Joy, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. All of that's going to lead to this new beginning. So it's something you have to go through to recognize, like, what isn't working that I'm trying to make work. Let go of that, embrace the new things that are coming in, and know that steady income is going to come of it. So I do hope that helps there, Casey Joy. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And I do hope that helps. And I haven't seen your comment, so I hope you're not. Yes, confirmation. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad I could give you that confirmation today. Woo woo. And thank you for being a regular as well. Thank you for being a support in this community here that I have built on TikTok. I really, really appreciate you so much, Casey Joy. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to move on to Amanda. Amanda, thank you so much for your donation. What type of reading are we doing for you, darling? How's your kitty? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that was Guapo. Thank you so much, Bianca, for asking. Our kitten, he's not kitten, he's almost 10. But our cat Guapo, he was pooping blood. He was pooping blood, and it scared the fuck out of me. Red Hat, are you Amanda? Let me double check that. But yeah, so we took him to the vet. Like, we had to rush him to the vet. The vet took a stool sample and took x-rays, and this motherfucker's fine. He's fine. All right, wonderful. I just wanted to make sure that you were who I'm reading here. Actually, I'm confused because that is not the name on here. So Amanda, if you can give me the name you gave me on Venmo, on Venmo, let me know what that name you gave me because it's not the same name that you gave me or that you have here. So yes, okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure. All right, I go by best. So no, it's okay. It's all right. I just want to make sure I'm not giving your reading away to anyone else. That's all. I just needed to verify. But yeah, so his stool sample came out fine. His x-rays came out fine. We just think he's straining is what's happening, and he's causing himself to bleed when he's going to the bathroom. So crisis averted, but I was very scared. Because we have 4 cats in this house. I love every single one of them. They're our babies. Like literally, we're not going to have any real babies. These are our babies, right? So they're everything to us. And if I were to lose any of them, I can't even think about it. Okay, I'm not going to. But it would just be a blow. It'd just be devastating. Hi, Jenny. All right, Amanda, let's go for it. We are doing, what kind of reading you said? You said a career reading. Okay, let's go for it. I totally get it. I have a kitty, and he has a health scare, and I was losing it. Like literally, it's so scary, and it's so expensive. Like it's just the worst all around. Like when your cats or your dogs are sick, there's nothing good about it. It's all stress. That's all it is. It's like fight or flight mode immediately. All right. So Amanda, your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 16 minutes. If you ever want to watch this reading again, it will be on YouTube for your availability if you would like. Second link in the link tree. If you do ever come and watch your reading, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just doing some cleansing breaths. All right, this is for Amanda. Oh, Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about career? Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about career? Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about career? What's going on for our friend Amanda? Hi, Miles. Oof. Ugh. Thanks, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's unaware. But I have a lot of like nervous energy in my body. I feel it specifically in my solar plexus and my stomach. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a little backed up. You don't have to admit it if you don't want to, or you can tell me, no, that's not true. But I wouldn't be surprised if like nervousness energy makes you feel backed up or bloated or something going on with your digestive tract, because that's really where I feel it a lot. You might be somebody who doesn't eat a lot when they're really nervous or really anxious. Things like that. It does. Okay. But I just feel like whatever's going on with career right now, it is causing a nervous energy coming through. So let's see what the cards have to say. I even feel like a bubble here from like my chest to my throat, which makes me feel like did I overshare? Did I say too much? Did I do this? Did I do that? Whatever it may be. And I don't know what it is that you do. I don't know if you work for yourself, you work for corporate America, you work for mom and pop, but it just feels like a bubble popping in my throat. So just be really cautious about what comes out of your mouth if you're somebody that can do that, because girl, I can't. Whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. Fucking, it's a surprise to both of us. We have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of commitment, committing yourself, success in springtime. So you might have to save. So you might have to wait till springtime to really get the success, but you start now, you commit now, and then by next spring, next March, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, so right now we're going to plant a seed. The fours are about commitment and stability and strength. Also angels gathering around. So if you get 2 more fours, just know that's angels. But the wands is transformation, is passion, desire, things like that. So let's see what's going on. Girl, you overthinking. You're overthinking about the things that aren't working out, okay? And I don't want you to overthink it. The Two of Wands is the overthinking card, like over contemplation. Like I can't stop thinking about what didn't work out, what didn't do its thing, what didn't do what it was supposed to do. The Seven of Pentacles is me putting a lot of work and effort into something and not receiving a whole lot. back for it. Okay. So I want you to embrace whatever's coming your way. All right. I want you to embrace yourself. I want you to embrace, like, hey, this didn't work out and that's okay. Let it go. We're not going to think about it over and over again. It didn't work. And we've tried it. Don't just would have done it. Like, oh, it didn't work, throw it away. You could try it a few times, but if it's still not working, throw it away. Make sure that you have, because it just feels like I can't just do a one and done. I feel like I have to try it at least 3 times to see if it's going to work out or if I do it in a different way. But so leave it to 3 times. If you're not finding success in something with 3 attempts, throw it away. Because we do have 2 kings here. Okay. So this is, ruling, this is management, this is CEOs, this is if you own your own gig, right? You're the high up person. So the king is the highest up that you can get. It could even be like your branch manager even, but the king of cups is about emotions, manifestations, creativity, things of that nature. We have the king of pentacles, which is stability and strength, commitment, stubbornness here. Both of these cards can be stubborn, but the king of pentacles is like the most stubborn, because the most stubborn sign is Taurus. I love you, Taurus. I love you. You stubborn as fuck. Period. Okay. But this could be Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces for this one. But this is somebody who is knowing what they want and they're committing to it. This is the most luxurious king. This is the king that's the most abundant king. This is the most emotional king or the most intuitive king. So trust your intuition. Trust what comes in. Yes, there's going to be some drama. Yes, it's going to be some drama, but you're going to be okay. I feel like you own your own thing, or you're trying to own your own thing, or something like that, like trying to get something on your own going off. That's how it feels in my body. You can confirm or deny that. But it feels like I just want to do my own thing. And once you commit to what it is that you're doing, I do. Okay, perfect. Once you commit and realize like my emotions might be getting in the way here and I'm overthinking and I need to like really ground myself, because earthbound emotions, the 10 of Pentacles comes in. So grounding those emotions are going to bring in security, financial security, and it's going to bring in financial security, emotional security, a windfall of money. So there is an idea, I feel like, that's going to come in that's going to be like, okay, this is what we're doing. We're going to let go of what we were doing, even if I was emotionally tied to it. I'm going to ground myself and realize what it is that we need to do and get the rewards from it. So I do hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for your $15 donation, Amanda. I really appreciate it. And I do hope this reading helped. Don't get yourself too, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Don't get yourself too nervous or too anxious, because I don't want you to have pain. I don't want you to be in pain. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. Everything is cycles. Everything is cycles. You have your up times, you have your down times. So when you're in your downtime, know that the up is coming up. Okay, when you're in your up times, do your best to manage when it eventually goes back down. So we're going to prepare ourselves in the up for the down, and for the down, we're going to prepare ourselves for the up. Okay, it's all cyclical words. All right, so we have Carla next. Carla, I'm going to read your thing, but let me quickly, perfect, you are going to be next, Safa, so give us a moment. But Carla, I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom. I'm so sorry to do this to you, but I got to pee again because I just drank a whole thing of tea before I even came on, because I woke up at 10 instead of like 8 like I'm supposed to. So I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to read your comment that you had on the payment, and I'll be right back. Okay, thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate you. All right, Carla. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How long is the list, by the way? So we have Safa, who's doing either 2 readings or 1 10-minute reading, and then we have you, Bianca. So give us like around about 15 to 20 minutes to get to yours. All right, I'm struggling. Oh, wait. So you did a reading for me after my dad passed away. I would like the same one, but it's about my daughter. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Carla. Let's go ahead and do mediumship and try to get in contact with your daughter here. Oh, I'm so sorry, my love. Let me know that you're paying attention by just saying hi or giving me an emoji. I just don't want to start your reading without you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 26 minutes. I'm just going to take some cleansing breaths here. All right, I fibbed you. It's 1 hour and 25 minutes, 30 seconds because I'm just getting stuff right now. I keep getting forehead kisses. Now, my guide, Juniper, she's always up there waiting for me to hang out with me and like talk with me. She gave me a forehead kiss and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And she gives me forehead kisses a lot, but not like all the time. But it just kept like coming in, forehead kiss, forehead kiss, forehead kiss. I keep hearing a beep as well in the hospital, like a heart monitor beep, beep, beep. So I'm not sure if she had passed away in the hospital or if she had visited the hospital before her passing, but I do keep hearing like the beeping of like a heart monitor or like the hospital room beeps. Let me know if this is making any sense here. To me, I just keep seeing her like being sick. And I don't know if it's addiction. It doesn't feel like addiction to me. It feels like a sickness, either an autoimmune issue or a cancer. It almost feels more like cancer to me than autoimmune. Because I just keep seeing like a nose thing, the oxygen with the nose. I'm not seeing your comment, so let me know if this is making sense. By yes, this makes sense. No, this doesn't make sense, or I don't know. But hopefully, you do know this information. But the forehead kiss is coming back in, so I don't know if it's like something you did while she was passing, or maybe after she passed in her sleep. Okay, she passed away in her sleep. But it just feels like hopefully like the hospital is making sense. Hopefully the forehead kiss is making sense. And the illness makes sense. I hope all that makes sense. We did go to the hospital. Okay, the hospital did make sense. Because I just keep hearing the monitor go off. But it doesn't feel like that's necessarily her passing place, but it does feel like it was very like close together. Kisses on the forehead. Okay. Ebbs, thank you for the follow. It feels like you just giving her a kiss on the forehead, like almost like that was your it was at home. Okay. It almost feels like that. It was just like your kiss, was your goodbye to her. And she recognizes that and she wants to tell you like how sweet it was. And also like I feel like you were with her every step of the way of whatever this sickness was or this illness was or whatever was going on with it. Again, it feels like a sickness to me. Now, addiction is sickness. I do believe it's a sickness, but it does not feel addictive to me. It just feels like a sickness, like an illness of some sort. But again, cancer seems the most prevalent to me, but it could be something different. She choked. Oh no, poor girl. Choked in her sleep. Oh, poor thing. I don't get any choking sensations at all in my body. So just know like that with what has made her pass, she's not afflicted by it. She doesn't feel it anymore. Like it's honestly, it feels like this when I think about the choking, it feels like her passing was very easy, even though she was choking in her sleep. It just feels like she didn't know she was choking. Like she didn't understand like that was happening. If she did, she probably would have woke up. But it was just very simple, just a very simple passing. Um, it doesn't feel morbid to me. It doesn't feel tough to me. It feels like it was second nature. That's how it feels with her passing. It feels like it was second nature. And it is natural. Like we all know how to die. We all know how to do it. Our body knows how to do it when it's our time, right? When it's meant to happen for us. I just feel like supported by you when I think about your relationship. It just feels supported. It just feels like a really good relationship to me. It feels like somebody that you could rely on, or she could rely on. She could rely on you. I do feel like you might be thinking about things that you made mistakes on with raising her or things like that. Don't worry about them. I don't want you to worry about any of the mistakes. I don't want you to think about the mistakes because we all make them. Period. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. That's all it is. And it sucks sometimes, but she was 7 weeks old. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, so of course she felt supported by you. Of course she did. Because literally you were everything. You were the support system. I don't think you did anything wrong here. Okay. It just does not feel like you did anything wrong in this situation. It really doesn't. I wonder, like, and this is not spiritually led, just the information you gave me. It makes me feel like it's SIDS. Like it just happened, right? So I don't want you to think it's your fault or that you did something wrong or something like that. It was just something natural that happened. Caitlin, thank you so much for the follow. And it, like when I think about it though, and I don't know if this is spiritually led or not, so take it or leave it, but this does make me feel like it could be a SID situation. Okay. Love yourself through it. She's going to be up there. She's okay. I don't feel any pain from her at all. Zero pain. Okay. I'm so sorry about your baby. I'm so sorry. That is unthinkable. And I'm so sorry you had to go through that, Carla. But just know she received that forehead kiss and that she felt supported by you. Like she felt like she got what she needed out of you. Okay. You did the right things. All right. I don't want you to blame yourself. I don't know if you are, but it did come through. So if you are, don't. All right, Safa, we're going to move on, my love. It's your turn next here. Everyone's saying they're so sorry for your loss. We have Bianca, we have Marilyn. Hi, Nicole, darling. We're all rooting for you, okay, Carla? We're all rooting for you. I appreciate all you guys. You sweet thing. All right. Hi, how are you? I'm doing all right here, Safa. Nicole is sending love your way there, Carla. But Safa, what type of reading are we doing? Are we doing 1 10-minute or are we doing 2 5s? I didn't even get her age. I didn't even get her age at all. It's very interesting. She didn't tell me that. She was so little. I'm 30. No, not your age. Not your age. I'm so sorry, Carla. I meant your baby's age. The baby. Yeah. I do that all the time, Carla, where like I move on to something and then somebody comments from what I moved on from. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh wait, yeah, the thing I was talking about like literally 2 minutes ago. I'm still subbed. Okay, perfect. So we'll do 2 6-minute readings. What type of reading are we doing? Yeah, she was 54 days old. Oh, it's so heartbreaking. So terrible. She passed away May 19th. Just know that you have support here, my love, if you ever need it, okay? For the first one, can I get a 6-month reading? Yeah, we can see what's going on for the rest of the year. See what's going on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do Safa's reading right now. So let's see what's happening. Safa, your reading is going to be 1 hour, 34 minutes. Karen says, sending you hugs, Carla. Perfecto. All right, Spirit, this is for Safa. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about the next 6 months? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about the next 6 months? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about the next 6 months? I heard hold on to your butts. That's what I heard. I heard hold on to your butts. I think this is going to be a really productive time for you. I feel like plans that have been made are being laid. So we're actually laying out the plans. We're actually executing the plan. I feel like you and your sisters, I feel like that's something that we read about before, is going to end up moving out, going across country, or going to California, however that looks for you. And that makes me feel like November for that. That's the time frame there. But it's like, I really am doing the damn thing. Thank you, Karen, for the follow. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement this next 6 months. That's how it feels in the body. So go with the flow. Go with the flow and trust your body with what feels right. Trust your human design, Safa. If you need to make a decision, trust your human design type. If you need to wait out emotional waves, if you trust your gut, if you trust your intuition, your instincts, listen to whatever it is, okay? The Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new actionable beginnings. Remember, I was like, there's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be busy. Actionable new beginnings. This is your ideas coming true. Your ideas, your inspiration, your communications are coming in. It's all about the mind, though. When we talk about swords, the element of swords the suit of swords represents the element of air. That's what I meant to say. And the air is the mind. Okay, so this is a lot of your ideas and things coming in. So big ideas, big new beginnings, big inspirations. Okay, let's see what's going on. Girl, you have so much going on in the mind. You have so much going on in the mind. Nothing's going to be perfect, even though you said perfecto. Nothing's going to be perfect, period. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card saying you're holding on to something that may not be serving you anymore. You may be holding on to a material gain or a material idea, like where you want to live, or what car you want to drive, or how much money you want to make, or whatever this idea is. Because even though it's the Pentacles, which is material gains, earthbound, it does feel like you're holding on to something that needs tweaking. Like nothing is going to be perfect, period. All right. Nothing's going to be perfect. Nothing is going to be exactly how you want it. So this is why I want you to go with the flow. This is why I want you to say, this is the idea I have, but it's not the end idea. That's not the only idea I have. Okay. This is very much an idea that I have that is going to take me where I need to go, but I'm going to be open to the changes that it may have. The Two of Swords is, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? This is what I was talking about earlier when I said trust your human design type. So whatever your human design type is, Safa, let me look it up real quick because I know we've done it before because it's the fucking best. If you guys don't know what human design is, Safa, have we not done your human design? What? Girl, have we not done your human design yet? Fuck. Or maybe it's in the My Body graph. It might be there. But either way, if you need to wait out emotional waves, wait out emotional waves. If you need to trust your gut, trust it. If you need to trust your intuition or trust your instincts, trust it. So just know there is going to be decisions that you need to make that you're going to be blind to, but you are going to make the right decisions. Okay. You are going to make the right decisions because you need to trust yourself. You have not been trusting yourself. You've not been trusting yourself. Don't let your past dictate your future. Five of Cups. Fives are conflicts. Fives are the conflict cards. So just know that your past does not dictate your future. Other people's opinions of you do not dictate your future. You just say, you know what, that's your opinion, that's your thought, whatever. That's you. That's not going to affect me. I'm going to let that roll off my back like a duck in water. Not going to let it worry me because it's worrying you. Girl, it's worrying you in a big way. Your past is your past. Learn from it. That's what it's for. That's what it's there for, so that you learn from your past, so that you can take these two cups here that's behind the character, because how it's viewed is like this. pick it all up, is the Page of Cups. Pages are newbies. They're beginners. This is a creativity. You are a creative, period. End of statement, point blank. Like, girl, you are an intuitive. You need to trust that because she's holding that cup. That cup has a fish in it. That fish is your higher self. Trusting in what it is that you want without realizing or recognizing the noise of other people, because you're just going to let that negativity over and over and over and over. And that's not healthy, girl. That's not healthy. Don't let other people's opinions like really attach unless it's constructive criticism. Fuck them. Period. You don't need somebody who's going to tell you, well, I didn't like how you did this and I didn't like how you did that, without giving any construction to it. Like saying, you know, I didn't really love that choice. If I was you, maybe I would have done this choice, or maybe I saw what you wrote here and it just doesn't necessarily make sense. What makes sense in this scene would be this, this, and this. Like, it's just very collaborative, but also very instructive, instead of just being like, you suck, Safa. That type of thing. You're right. I'm trying to build a better mindset and confidence. Like absolutely. And that's what's going to happen. The next 6 months is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster with that. So don't let your past dictate your future. Don't let your fears win. Trust yourself. Trust in the creative process. If this is something that you want to do and that you're down for, and you're like, this is it. This is what I want to do. I feel it in my bones. Don't let anything stop you. Period. Don't let anything stop you. You know what you want. Yes, there's a lot of choices to go down. Yes, you're holding on to an idea that may not be serving. So figure out what that idea is and allow yourself to be more fluid with it. It's definitely scary because I have a short film coming out in a film festival. Sorry, that was me not being able to read. And I'm like forcing myself out of my comfort zone, even if it makes me uncomfortable. Right. And it's going to be beneficial for you. It's going to have a whole new beginning where your ideas are being seen. That sun. And I did also cut the deck to the sun, so you can take that or leave that. The sun's the most positive sign you can have in tarot. Sun's here. Cut the deck to the sun. So be more fluid. Don't take anything to heart that is just by bitches and by assholes, but do take to heart the people that are trying to help you, the people that are genuinely being like, hey, I really like this story, but there's something here that doesn't make sense to me in the storyline, or I found a loophole, or I found, you know, whatever it may be. But I do hope that helps there, Safa. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much. What is your second question? And then Bianca, you're going to be right after this one. Give me like 7 minutes, about 7 minutes. And then after Bianca, guys, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list if you're interested. Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Did I say that already? I think I did. Sorry for the repeat. Can you look into my next relationship in love? I got on the list. Oh, you're on? Let me see it. It didn't come through yet. There you are. I had to actually click on it because it didn't. Either I missed it or it didn't come through. So Carly, I got you after Bianca. Thank you, my love. All right, Spirit. This is for Safa again. Safa. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about love? No, thank you, my love. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about love? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about love? I don't know what's going on with this. And I know this is a future relationship, next relationship, that it just feels like I just feel annoyed about it. I don't know why. I feel annoyed about love. Like, I'm not saying that you're never going to have love. I'm just like, right now, I don't feel like that's where you should focus any energy. Like, any energy. Love yourself. Yeah, focus in on that energy. But right now, it's just like love is not on the same par where you want to be with career. I feel like they're like this. Or career is here and then love is here. But if you fall in love, it's like it's going to switch it, right? Love will be up here and your career will take a back burner. And I just don't want that. I just feel like all I've worked for just to like put somebody else first is not what I want. Caitlin, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Caitlin. I'm not interested in it right now or any energy in it, but I was curious for what could happen like later. Career will always be my number one, right? Just make sure that nobody, like whoever you get with, understands that. Like they understand that maybe they need a career fill themselves, or they also have career as number one, or you guys are on the same page. But it just feels like that focus. And I know you're asking for future, and it's literally going to talk about it. We have the Two of Cups, which is the relationship card, but it's just like, make sure you're on the same page. All right. And this, we'll see what happens with future love here. But this is Two of Cups. This is a soulmate level connection. Soulmates are here to teach us a lesson of some sort. Some soulmates are here for your lifetime. Others are here for a short time. So there is something here that is going to, I feel really healing, honestly, with the Two of Cups here. I feel like it's also a creative person that I also do engage with and have a relationship with, whether it's an actor or another writer or a director. It just feels like somebody in that field, somebody who understands the cause, is what I heard. Understands the cause. Girl, there's so much mental. Don't let your brain get in your own way, okay? Because we have the relationship card and the lovers card. So in order for a relationship to work, and this is why it's not right now, is because there needs to be a lifestyle change. Lifestyle changes accommodate for somebody else to fit into your life. And right now, and I know you're not asking for right now, but this is what's coming through, so I got to give you what's coming through. It's just not the time for that. But it feels like, honestly, it feels like a partnership that may end up having really good creative ideas, because there's nothing but swords, girl. It's nothing but swords. We have the pair here, the Eight of Swords, and do we have a Page of Swords? Yeah, we have like court cards everywhere, except for the Eight of Swords. So this is something that is going to be on the same page, have the same ideas, transparency, same action. So you might end up being with somebody who's going to end up being a business partner with you, having an idea, like a creative idea, because all the swords are ideas. They're the mind. They're actionary as well. So the Page of Swords literally is taking action. But there's going to be something that makes you feel like, I got to hold myself back from this person. I got to hold myself back. Something's going on. It's not the right time. It's not this excuse over here, and this excuse over here, and this excuse over here, until you realize, like, they're just excuses. They're just excuses. And then we have the pair, the Queen and the King of Swords. The King is an ace. The King is Aquarius. Queen is Libra. Okay. And honestly, this is Gemini. So you got all air signs. Wild bananas. Wild bananas. So it is somebody who's going to be on the same level as you, as I had stated before, like somebody who's going to be on the same level, doing the same things. It's going to be a good match. Like having these together in a love reading, that's a great match. These two really, they level each other up. They even each other out. She seeks out truth and balance as long as they're hot. You're so funny, Safa. And the King of Swords is somebody who's not afraid to like take what they want and transform. That's what the butterflies are there for. Their transformation. He's looking dead on. She's looking to the side here, but he is the only court card that's looking directly at you. All right. So this could be somebody who is focused on you, focused on changing, doing better, being better. This is very interesting that we have a bird here, two birds here that I've never really saw together once we have the pair, but birds in flight here that is going to, it just feels like really like evening each other out. 111 manifestations coming true. So yeah, there's going to be something new here, new that's actionable, that's going to take you out of feelings complacent or stuck. When you meet this person, you're going to be like, it is not the right time for this. It is not the right time for this. Like that is going to be the sentiment when you meet this person. Page of Cups, though, we got two pages. Page of Cups is trusting in yourself, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your spirit guides. Thank you so much, Spirit, for making me burp here and for the confirmation. Like this is something that is going to end up being really beneficial when you start to lean into your intuition and trusting, like it may not be the right time, but I have the feelings. I got the feelings. I like the person. Maybe take it slow, go with the flow, but you're going to meet somebody and it feels like in like, honestly, I'm going to say about 3 years. About 3 years. And I'm not trying to like intimidate you and be like 3 years, it's such a long time. It's just what came through. It could be 3 months, it could be 3 hours, it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, but it really does feel like 3 years to me. But this is something that's going to come in that's going to cause a lifestyle change for you. And it's also going to be protected by Archangel Michael, the protection angel right there. That's a good time frame. Great. I'm glad to hear it there, Safa. But I do hope that helps. You're very welcome. Hope that helps. Hope that gives you clarity. Hope it gives you insight. And let me know what happens in 3 years' time. Will I remember this reading? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, Bianca, we are going to move on to you, my love. What type of reading are we doing for you? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for being here, Bianca. Oh, you did. You did do that. I did see that. Sorry. All right. All right. So she is looking for some encouragement from spirit. Okay, let's see what you need to know, my love. No problem. All right, let's see what's going on for our friend Bianca. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 50 minutes. And then it doesn't look like you're subscribing anymore, so we got 5 minutes on the timer. Spirit, this is for our friend Bianca. Bianca. Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Bianca need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Bianca need to know? What's going on? I immediately feel like something going on with the jaws. I feel more on my left side than my right side. But there is something going on. So I don't know if you're a clencher, if you get nervous or you clench at night. But it does feel like I want to like relax my jaw. Okay. So if you are a clencher, go ahead and relax that jaw. Part your mouth just very little bit, just like this. Like that. You're going to take your tongue and you're going to take it off the roof of your mouth. And you're just going to relax, okay? You breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth if you want, but just give this some relaxation here, a little relaxation. It could be like you don't feel like you're being heard, or you don't feel like you're being listened to, or you're just stressed out and you lose clench when you're stressed. But just give it a little bit of love in there. Yeah, you've been going through some deception. The moon card is here. The moon is about deception. It's about unseen circumstances, unknown enemies. It's causing growth and evolution. Dog mask, wolf mask. That's going to eventually get into your wisdom. She is the face of the hermit. This is the hermit here. Soma, it's a $15 donation for a reading. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or on my website. But you are gaining wisdom through all of this. So just know, like, I know you're looking for words of encouragement. This is part of that. Whatever you're going through, you're going to learn a big lesson from. You're going to gain wisdom and insight, and it's something you're going to be able to impart on others. There is a way out from this, okay? And it is through it. You got to go through it to get out of it, okay? This is also a card of intuition. It's a card of Pisces. So just know, like, intuition is what Pisces is known for. So trust your intuition at the same time. Okay. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, but you can't put your finger on it, something's amiss. You do not need to justify it. All right. All right. So I don't know if there's something going on with a father figure in your life, whether it's your actual father or maybe your children of the father of your children. I couldn't get that out. Jeez, oh, Pete. Could be something, could be a CEO or a manager, could have to do with work. It doesn't feel like work. This feels very personal to me. So I don't know if it has to do with anyone who's feeling like they have an upper hand or an authority over you, because that's what the Emperor is. The Emperor is also Aries. Aries is the natural ruler of the first house of self. So this could be a card, saying to be selfish because you deserve to. Yes, we're having a conversation later. Okay, so it is absolutely the first thought was father, so that fits. You're going to have to be patient with him, okay? You're going to have to be patient with him. Whatever's going on, it's going to give you a headache. It's going to maybe give you a tummy ache. You can see she's holding her head. She's holding her stomach. You may feel like you're not being heard. Again, you might be clenching your jaw. So if you notice you're clenching in this conversation, loosen the jaw. Don't give yourself a migraine because of it, because you can give yourself a migraine if you clench in too much. But this is a card of taking a break, taking a moment. So don't be afraid to be like, hey, Dad, I'm feeling a certain way. Whether good or bad, it doesn't matter. I need to take a moment. Do you mind if I step out, have a little walk, have a little smoke, whatever it may be that you need to do to give yourself a moment, give yourself some peace, okay? Because this is going to, it's like you don't know which way it's going to go. Like I want you to tell everything. I want you to speak your complete truth. I want you to be your authentic self. But I do see like you're juggling, like, how is this going to go? How is this going to be? And I do feel like this is going to be something that is actually productive. And I'll tell you why I feel that way, because right now it's up in the air, right? Everything's up in the air. But I feel like it's going to be productive because we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Nines are completion, fruition, things coming in. These 8 wands came in out of the blue. Okay, so this conversation you're going to have, you don't know what's going to be said. Whatever is going to be said, it could feel like out of the blue, like, oof, I didn't know I was going to hear that today. Oof, I didn't know I was going to say that today. But it's going to put you guys in complete alignment to the point where you guys are healing. She's healing. That's why she has bandages on, right? On her head, on her hands. She's healing. This conversation is going to lead to some sort of new beginning, some sort of new healing, a new leaf, new transformation. Like your relationship is going to be transformed. So remember, don't get heated. Don't get mad. Don't yell at each other. If you're feeling like you're going to yell or you're going to scream or you're going to freak out or you're going to get triggered, take a break. Take a break. Step away. Go smoke, go take a walk, go do whatever it is that you need to do. Because what's going to expire out of this, or expire? Is that the word? What's going to come of this conversation is a new leaf. Like look at all those leaves, right? New leaf. And healing and being on the same page and understanding where each other's coming from. I do feel like your father does want a relationship with you. I feel like you want a relationship with your father as well. And because you guys both want that, you guys are going to get that. Okay. It just might be understanding that we don't see things clearly, or understanding that we love each other. So we're going to kind of sweep under the rug things that I don't like. Like, for instance, I just got into a huge fight with my dad about politics because unfortunately my dad, who is a very good person, he's a very good person. He would literally give you the shirt off his back if you need it. He has a good heart. He really does step up. He works in the hospital. He cares about people, but he's been an R word his whole life. And so he didn't realize that slowly but surely, poison in the well, being brainwashed, and everything that's happening with that. So I am giving him grace and I'm going to try to help him wake up. But I also understand it's not my responsibility to wake him up. It's his responsibility to wake himself up. And screaming like a petulant child doesn't do anything except ruin your voice and give you a migraine and then cry for hours because now you feel like a bitch because you told your dad all these terrible things that you apologize for that day when you said them. And the next day because you felt so guilty for even saying it, like he's not the person to help you, right? Like literally, like if I was in a pickle, I'd give my dad a call because I know he would be there. I know he'd help me. I know he loves me, that type of thing. Yeah, we have a great relationship, so I'm not worried about anything. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. But just know maybe this is going to be an encouraging relationship. Maybe it's going to help you heal, get you back into whatever it is you need. Maybe those are the words of encouragement that you're going to get. Carly, literally, it just came through. The notification just came through. That is insane that just came through. That was too long. But Carly, you are next. And then after Carly is Caitlin. After Caitlin, we don't have anyone else. But Bianca, I do hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. And I do hope that gave you some clarity or insight in some way. You're very welcome. I hope it made sense. Hi, Melissa. All right. Yeah, it was really interesting. There has to be a delay with my website and the notifications, which is kind of a problem. So I don't know how to fix it. I think it's on Wix more than me, but we'll see. But let me know, Carly, what type of reading are we doing for you, my love? We got 6 minutes on your timer. General for Carly. Okay, let's go for it. All right, here, Carly. Let's see what's going on. Karen, I am a medium, so I do connect with people who pass away into the spiritual realm, if that is what you're asking. But yes, I'm a medium, so I do connect with people who've passed away. All right, let me go ahead and see. Your timestamp is going to be 2 hours exactly here, Carly, if you ever want to watch this. So watch this again. Yeah, I do. There, Melissa said, I didn't know you talked to the dead. Yep, I do. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Carly. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Carly need to know? What's going on? Oh, thank you, Sienna. Says, love the way you shuffle. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love to shuffle, to be honest. I always have, even as a kid. Carly, the first thing I'm feeling is like, I feel a little bit of nervous energy, but mostly I feel like I've hit like a really good wave of evenness that I feel like I've needed for a long time. So I don't feel anything's extremely high or extremely low. I feel like I'm just riding a good wave. I feel like that's something that is really something I've craved for a long time. I feel like I don't know what to do with peace, honestly, because I haven't had it in such a long time. But right now it does feel peaceful to me. So hopefully that is reflective of what's going on in your life. We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a card of material gains. All of the pentacles are earthbound, so it's material earthbound gains. He is the richest king, the most luxurious king. He's the most abundant king. Traditionally, he is Taurus, but he can be Virgo or Capricorn, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Thank you, Spirit. But this feels like, honestly, it feels like I have enough money, I have enough things, I have enough material gains. Like I can take care of it. I can take care of it all. Like I know I'm a money magnet and money comes to me easily. Like it's just like truly I feel it. Like I know I'm a money magnet and money comes to me easily. And I want you to really embrace that. Okay. I want you to really embrace it because you have gone through the ringer here. And I do feel an element of peace. So you can confirm or deny if that is how you're feeling in your body. I haven't seen your comment or I'd read it. But you are definitely going through the ringer. And right now it's like you're trying to rebalance what that new normal looks like and definitely making sure that you are putting yourself first and that you are filling your own cup. But let's go ahead and talk. I want to talk about these three together. Okay. The Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. The Four of Cups is the over it card. Her shirt literally says the words over it. I know you can see it on YouTube. You cannot see it on TikTok. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But that says over it. Yes, really working on peace and grounding. Because what you're being offered is more of the same. And you're like, no, I don't want more of the same. That's why the body language is cut off. Then we go to the Seven of Pentacles. You put a lot of work into something and it didn't really pan out. And now instead of like figuring out like, why didn't it work out? What did I do wrong? Whatever. It's like, no, I'm not going to figure that out. I've been trying to figure that out forever. It's not worth it to me. I'm going to walk away from it. All right. I feel like it feels like September to me. It doesn't feel like March anymore. It feels like September to me when I look at this, this moon right here, this eclipse, where it's like, I'm going to really transform. And when the eclipses happen, I will be transformed. I will walk away from the things that are not serving me. I will not feel guilty about walking away from the things that are not meant for me. I will succeed no matter what, because again, I'm a money magnet and money comes to me easily. So you're at your wit's end with whatever situation this is. You're saying this is not worth it anymore and I'm going to walk away from it. which is where I feel like we are at presently. And right now, sometimes it's better to not try to make it make sense. Right? Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Let it go. Don't try to make an orange into an apple. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. The Two of Pentacles, though, is like I'm weighing out my options. Like, all right, now that I walked away and I feel a lot more free and I feel a lot less bogged down, what do I do with this? What do I do with this time? Like I'm evening it out. Like, what do I do? And it's your time to realize, like, yes, this is my time to even myself out. Yes, this is my time to heal myself and allow myself to do whatever it is the hell I want. Right? The Knight of Cups is saying, yes, I'm going to lead myself to this river. I'm going to fill my own cup. I'm going to make sure that I am fulfilled because I will have a full cup. So if somebody needs my energy, needs me to be there for them, I can be of service. I can be there for them because I'm no longer bogged down by this situation. Instead, I have as much water, as much energy as I need. And I will always make sure that I am fulfilled and doing what is important for me and important for my family. Because what's important for you will be important for your family. Because if you are healthy and you're doing the right things, your family is in turn healthy. Like it really does matter. Like if you guys have families out there and you're like, well, I have to put myself on the back burner because of my family. No. You're healthy. Your level of healthy is how level of healthy your family is. Okay. So putting yourself on the back burner is not always healthy. Being selfish is not always selfish, but if it's too much of a good thing is a bad thing, right? So too much selfishness will be bad, but evening it out. That's what this is about, right? The evening it out, like realizing like I got to adjust some things. I got to weigh out my options. I got to even some things out. You always get strength. I swear to God, if I'm remembering correctly, which I really think I am, you get strength all the time. All the time. So this is no different. You got strength again today. Consistent access to it. Trust in yourself. Trust in the power that you have because you have more power than you deem yourself that you do. Yeah. You have more strength than you think. And I really feel like right now, I feel like you're actually seeing the strength that you have. I feel like you're really embracing the strength that you have and saying like, yeah, I might be going through some hard shit, but I can see it through because I got a fucking lion on my side. I got Leo on my side. And a lion will eat you, motherfucker. Will eat you. I didn't know the leopards would eat my face. That's not even about this at all. That just came through because I thought about it, vocal stim. But you are able to take on anything. Anything. Don't limit yourself, Carly. No limitations for you. It's not how you fall, it's about how you get up 150,000%. Absolutely. Carly, I'm wishing you the best of luck, my love. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And thanks for being a subscriber and getting a donated reading. I really appreciate you so much for your support. You and Kelly and several other of my subscribers you just keep me alive. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, we are going to move on here to Caitlin. Caitlin is next. After Caitlin, we have an opening. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Link in the profile. Always. Thank you for being a beautiful light. Oh, thank you, Carly. Anytime. I'm here anytime for you. Yeah, but after Caitlin, we don't have anyone else. Link in the profile. Sherelle, I would love to do that reading. Thank you for the follow. Go ahead and send in a $15 donation, and I will be able to read, but actually I'm not going to read that specific question. I don't tap into other people's energy without their consent. So what I can do is I can tap into your energy, let you know what you need to know, but I'm not going to be reading into somebody else's energy without their consent. I hope you understand. Caitlin, did I miss you? No, I didn't miss you yet. So Caitlin, I don't know if you're being filtered or if I'm being impatient because that could happen too. So if you're interested in a reading, not interested in reading, there she is. Future love reading, please. There we are. Absolutely. Hi, Melina. Welcome in, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So Caitlin, your timestamp's going to be 2 hours and 9 minutes. So let's check it out. And guys, after Caitlin, we don't have anyone else. So there is an opening. So there will be no wait after this reading here. So get your donation in now. $15 to the Linktree link, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list to get your reading, your 5-minute reading. All right, for Caitlin. Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about love? Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about love? Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about love? What's going on here? I feel like when it comes to love that I have an ideal person. It does feel like you're more into men than women. I could be incorrect. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is more based towards men. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Alex. But it feels like I have an idea in my head and this is what I want. This person has to check off certain things for me to want this person back. It just feels like I kind of like it. It's almost like these are what I'm manifesting. This is what I want in a relationship. This is what the traits I've been asking for. And if you don't meet those traits, sorry, you don't have the key to me. Those are the key. My traits that I'm looking for: a good, a kind person who is loyal, who is good with money, who is good with family issues or family matters, like those type of things. Thank you, Alex. She said, yep, absolutely. So I want you to keep those traits and I want those standards to be, even if they're high standards, because most of these men out here, they're not even trying for the fucking bare minimum and the bar is on the fucking floor half the time. Okay. So if they're not meeting you where you're at, they're not meant for you, period. Okay. And I feel really strongly that that's how you feel about it. All right. Oh, I was starting off with a 5 of swords. I just went through an awful discard. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, we're going to stay firm to what it is that we want. We are not going to bend for anyone because they're out there. That's what it feels like. It feels like they're out there and those standards you hold for yourself is going to pay off for this future relationship. 5 of Swords, taking your power back, right? You just went through an awful discard. Right now is the time where you're going to be like, you know what? They fumbled. They fumbled the bag. Who fumbles this hard? You fumbled terribly, sir. And I don't want to be here anymore with you. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to deal. Like, I'm taking my power back from what you did here because you fumbled. I didn't fumble. You fumbled. And when I say I mean you. And when I say you, I mean him. Girl, you the prize. You the motherfucking prize. Ugh. Believe it. Because this person was chaotic. This was a chaotic person that might have been like intriguing at first, being like, oh, this person's really intriguing. Like they have a little bit of a hurricane vibe. Like I kind of like it. And then you realize, oh, no. Woo! This is chaos. He is just chaos. And he's not chaos like me, who's cute and adorable and full of chaos. It's you're not even cute and adorable, so this chaos doesn't even pay out. That's how it feels to me. Alex, I got you, my love. Thank you so much. You're going to be next. Thank you. Now, a chaotic is my type, apparently. Well, you know what? This is something you are going to learn from, though, because you're taking your power back, right? We have 2 5s, so there was some conflict here. This person was not meant for you. You were not meant for this person, okay? You learned a lesson from this person. Take it. Take the lesson. The Magician, though, is great. This is a wonderful card to have. This is a card of manifestation, knowing that you have everything that you need. You have the Wands, the Cups, the Pentacles, the Swords, this complete abundance here, success, passion, innocence, protection, consistent access to it. You can manifest the life that you want. You can manifest this person that you are looking for. And to me, it feels like within the next, honestly, it feels like a couple of years. I see 2 years in my head, but it could be anywhere between 2 and 3 because I also saw 3. So it's somewhere probably at 2.5. Okay. Well, let's even it out. Say 2.5 years that this is going to come in. Okay. King of Wands is here. The King of Wands is the card of saying, like, I'm ready. I'm motivated. I have passion. I have desire. I want, like, honestly, when I look at this card, it makes me feel like I'm not going to settle for anyone less other than somebody who's obsessed with me in a very healthy way. Not, I'm obsessed with you, no one else can have you type of way, but are you okay? How's your needs? Let's check in with your emotions. I see that you need something, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it for you. You need me to remodel the front of my house. I'm going to remodel the front of my house. Like, that's what I mean when I say obsessed with you, not like you're mine and you only I can have you and nobody else can have you. Don't talk to your friends. Don't talk to your family. Ew, ew, ew. Don't ever be with somebody like that. Anybody. That's not just for Caitlin here. This is literally for everybody. All right. Guys, if you're interested in reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. But this is, I had next like that. Yeah, run for the hills for that person. We have 2 more cards, okay? But this person's going to be obsessed with you in the best ways possible, making sure that you're healthy, making sure you're taking enough water, making sure you have enough food intake. Like, this person's going to take care of you. Success, happily, not happily ever after, but security, financial security, emotional security, relationship security. So this next person is going to be a person that you're going to probably live with, have a good relationship, a successful relationship with. They're not here yet, right? The ships are in the harbor. They're not to port. They're coming in. But this is going to be somebody that brings a lot of positivity into your life. And it's going to be a complete different from the ex that you're talking about there. Obsessed with you in all the best ways. Who's encouraging, go have a girls' night. Do you need a couple dollars to get your nails and your hair done? Girl, I got you. You have a big bill to pay off. Let me pay off that bill for you. That's my man. My man. Not that I get my hair and nails done because I don't, so he doesn't offer me money for that. But he just paid off a pretty decent sized bill for me because he loves me and he wants me to be successful. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody who's obsessed with you because they want you to succeed and they want you to, have the best chance of doing that. That's why I think is coming in for you, Caitlin, in about 2 years. Okay, so take this time to be selfish and do whatever the fuck you want to do, period. All right, so Alex, you are next, my love. Thank you, Alex, for being here. But Caitlin, I do hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I'm looking forward to this next person because honestly, to me, it feels like the next person is the person. Okay, that's how it feels. All right, Charlie, what type of reading? Alex, what type of reading are we doing? Now the Tower is sudden change and sudden upheaval that's causing a mass change in a very drastic and emotional way. But it ends up being where the Tower burns down and you can rebuild from there. All right, let's see what's going on with your career. All right. Your timestamp is going to be 2 hours and 17 minutes. Now, after Alex, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. And again, you are going to be right after Alex if you donate right now. All right. Taking some cleansing breaths. For Alex. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about career? Immediately have an itch. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about career? Spirit, what does Alex need to know about career? What's going on here for Alex? Oh, I feel like I just want to do like a guttural scream. Like I just want to scream into a pillow. If you are able to scream into a pillow, feel free to do so. Don't hurt your voice. I literally was screaming on Friday. It is now Tuesday, and my voice is still not fully back 100%. I want to say it's like 70% back. She goes, yes. Like, I just feel frustrated. I feel mad. I feel angry. Almost like I don't feel like I'm being respected. That's what it is. It just doesn't feel like I have respect at work like I should. Okay, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you get on. Very interesting. Abundance card. The 9 of Pentacles. So whatever is going on, thank you, Dog Mom Lily. No, that's not how you said Dogageddon. I don't know. Thank you, Millie. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for the rose. The 9 of Pentacles is the abundance card, period. So whatever is going to transpire out of this, you're going to get abundance out of it. All right. You planted the seed. You're going to reap the rewards. You're going to get the fruit of your labor. Wow. Wow. You probably have the best reading, period. The best reading of the day. What was the bottom card again? Oh, yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. Like, girl, you got nothing but major arcana cards and 6 of Pentacles. So there is a big change coming in. Nelly, thank you so much. Or Nell Rose, thank you so much for the follow. There's a big change happening. Huge. I can't believe it. I don't know where to start. We're going to start here with Justice. Justice is the card of balance, is the card of the justice system, but really she's Libra. She's about relationships. She's about truth. She's about equality, evening things out, making sure everyone has fairness and has an equal playing field. Okay. So this is something that I really want. I want you to have a job in which you feel like an equal member. I want you to have a job that makes you feel like you're on the same playing field as everyone else. No one's above or below you. You guys are all on the same level, where the bosses are like just there to support like they're supposed to. And there's not micromanaging. There's not somebody breathing down my neck and giving me anxiety. No, I have support here. I feel supported here. I feel like I need to do all the things I need to do because I have the support that I can do all the things that I need to do. Wow. I just can't believe it because we have the sun and strength together. Girl, these cards are associated together because Leo is the card of strength. That is the zodiac sign it represents. Leo in natural astrology, I shouldn't say natural astrology, in Western astrology, I guess you should say, is ruled by the sun. It's the natural ruler of the sun. The sun is the natural ruler of Leo. Geez, oh, Pete, words are hard all of a sudden. So there's growth, there's vitality, there's strength, there is warmth, there's invitedness, it just feels positivity. These two together is wild bananas. This is the Leo card. Leo's about creativity. Okay. I do have this support. My bosses are amazing, but I'm going on that makes me feel like I want to scream. So just know, like, these are what the cards are saying. Things are going to improve. Things are going to improve, especially because you're strong enough to handle it. And then you have the most positive card you can have in tarot, period, which is the sun. This is something that you're going to grow from. You're going to be consistently accessing that strength, or you're going to have a leg up to control what you need to control or what you need to do or let go of what you need to let go of and not feel like this stress of the matter. I don't think you're leaving your job. I don't see any leaving happening. So I do feel like this moment in your career and your job that you're doing, it feels like it's going to pass. And I say that because we have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is a card of karmic gifts being received. You're going through it. Okay, you're going through it because the card before that is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling out in the cold and desolate and not having a leg up and not getting any warmth or invitations. But the 6 of Pentacles is saying, hey, you already went through that. You went through all of that, feeling out in the cold and desolate, wanting to scream and feeling like everything's stressful and everything's terrible. But now we're being rewarded for it, for going through it. I feel like whoever is your manager, whoever is your bosses, is seeing what you're going through. And they're either going to give you a raise or a bonus, or don't let them give you a pizza party. Pizza party is not going to do anything. Okay. I would definitely say, like, hey, I've shown my worth. I've shown my effort, and I deserve a karmic reward for that. So I do deserve a raise. I deserve a benefit of some sort. I deserve a bonus of some sort, like something that's going to give me a reward. And then you have luck on your side. You have luck on your side. No, my company only knows real benefits. Okay, good. No pizza parties, because there's some pizza places, places out here that think pizza is the benefit, and it's not. It's not. So stop it. Stop it, companies that are doing that. Quit it. Anyways, the Wheel of Fortune is luck. It's luck on your side. Things turning in your favor. Things are going to get easier. It's going to get better. It's going to get stronger. Going to get more satisfactory. It's going to even out. Things are going to get better. There's going to be a big shift at work, and you're going to be somebody that they lean on and support, and they are going to show you how much that you mean to them by giving you a karmic reward. Hopefully they give you, I want you to get a raise. I'm going to fight for you to get a raise. Give my friend Alex a raise, right? Meow, right? Meow. But I just see that your efforts are being noticed. I don't think it's being shied away. I don't think people are like, oh my God, Alex can't handle it. I think it's like, oh, poor Alex is going through so much. We should do something nice for her. We should do something for her that's going to keep her here, because she wants to scream every time she's here, and we want her to stay. Thank you. That was exactly what I was wondering. Wonderful. I'm so glad we can get that answer to you. So I would, even if they don't offer it to you, I would write down everything that you do. If the monster effort is being seen, I do think it is. I do think it is being seen. And I want you to really take note about everything that you're doing that might be out of your job title, so that you have the evidence of, okay, like this is not my job title, this is not my job title, this is not my job title, this things I've done, I'm going up and beyond. I need to be compensated for that. I don't think they're going to fight you on it. I really don't think they're going to fight you on it, but just in case, write it all down, okay? So that you have on paper, like how much, and evidence of how much you've been doing. You're welcome, Charlie. You're Alex. I know your name is Alex. I just read the Charlie and then I just say Charlie. Heidi, I do free readings at the beginning of all my lives. I've been on for almost 2.5 hours, so I'm no longer doing freebies at this time. But we do have an opening. So if you guys are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website. She goes, no worries. Thank you. Thank you for understanding that my eyes are reading. All right. But guys, I really do have spots for a few more donations. So if you're interested in getting a reading, a $15 donation will have you get a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Oh, you booked? I didn't get it. All right, let me see. Janelle, I got you. Okay, yep, it's my website. That's not... it's not going through really quickly. So thank you for letting me know. I got you right now. So let's go for it. What is the topic of your reading you'd like? Or what type of reading you would like? Because only one other person's used my website today, and that was Carly. And I think it took like 10 to 15 minutes for it to actually come through, which is not typical. And I don't know why that's happening. Maybe if I refresh Wix, it will do better. I don't know. I just feel like there's a... Okay, we'll do a general. We'll see what Spirit needs you to know. All right, and your timestamp is going to be 2 hours and 27 minutes. If you ever want to rewatch this reading, I have it. Or thank you, Spirit, for being here. I have it recording on YouTube. That's a second link in my link tree, so you can just hop over there and watch it anytime you like. Just remember today's date and your timestamp, 2:27, 2 hours, 27 minutes. Is it okay if I use your full name, Janelle, or would you rather me call you Nell? Okay, perfect. Spirit, this is for Janelle. Janelle. Spirit, what does Janelle need to know? Ooh. Spirit, what does Janelle need to know? Spirit, what does Janelle need to know? What's going on for our friend Janelle? I have a lot of action in my stomach going on. I feel like it makes me feel like it's a mixture of stress and excitement together. But I do feel like you might keep stress in your stomach as well. To me, it makes me feel like when you're stressed out, I feel like you eat, but almost like I stress eat, but not super a lot. I feel like I'm very like picky or finicky with stress eating, but I do like stress eat. But I don't feel like it gets an abundance of eating. It feels like I just need something to eat real quick and then let that go. So I don't know. It feels like how it shows up is like stomach aches more or less. I don't know if it has anything digestive. I don't feel any digestive like issues, like backed up or anything like that, but it does feel like my stomach will get wishy-washy, or I'll get nauseous or something like that when I get too stressed out. Hi, Steph. How are you? Let's see what the cards have to say here. I want to do one more shuffle because I hated that shuffle. It was not a good one. All right, there we go. That was better. All right. So the Seven of Pentacles here. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of putting a lot of work into something. You put a lot of energy, a lot of care, a lot of time, and you see the growth of it. And it's like, this is it. This is all I get. I've put all this effort into it, and I'm not really getting much out of it. Not really thinking that's what I was going to get. So there could be a situation where you put a lot of time and effort and you're like, this is all we get. Let's see what the other cards have to say. All right. So this makes me feel like this is about a commitment. This could be about a relationship. Relationship is a broad term. So this could be friends, family, love relationships, co-workers, things like that, because relationship is literally like what you have with other people. And I see the Five of Cups with this. So there's a commitment here that just didn't really work out the way that I was hoping it would work out, the way we talked about it working out. I don't know if this is like a broken engagement or a broken relationship or something along those lines, but it just feels like things have spilled. The cups have spilled over, and I'm looking directly at it. I'm like, I can't get over what happened with this commitment, what was going on here. But this is a card of saying like, yes, I am worried about the stuff that I can't change. And then I have the Two of Cups behind me. But the Two of Cups behind me is like, I'm over it. I'm over it. That's what her shirt literally says. You'll be able to see it on YouTube if you ever go on it. It says over it on YouTube, but you can't read it here. Like where on her sweatshirt right here, it says over it. Because this cup is being presented to her and she's like, I already have these. I don't want more of the same. I don't want more of the same. I want something different. Nobody's listening to me. I don't feel heard. I don't feel seen. I don't feel like anyone is getting me or understanding me. And I'm just over it. I'm just over it. So don't let your past dictate your future. Okay. Don't let your past dictate your future. And if anything is being presented to you that's the same that you've already dealt with, let that go, because it's going to be the same scenario where you feel like we've committed, we're going to do it, something, we're getting somewhere. And then the rug gets pulled out from underneath me. And now I feel like I don't know what to do. But behind me is me saying like, I know what I want and I'm not going to settle for anything less. I'm going to read the King of Cups. The King of Cups, to me, when I look at him, I just want to go, bleh. I don't like him. I feel like he's caused a lot of drama. I think he's stirred up a lot of shit, made me really emotional, maybe triggered me in some way. And now he's like leaning back and be like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Like that type of thing. Like he just makes me feel snarky, and I just don't, he's not my favorite king. He's not my favorite king, but you're getting away from him. You're getting away from him. So how these cards actually are is more like this. Sorry, it gets mirrored. But like you're getting away from this situation. You're getting away from whatever is being bound. Heather, it's a $15 donation. Nobody's next. So if you get a donation now, you will be the next person I read. $15 get you a 5-minute reading. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website. But you're getting out of it. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to get out of this. Honestly, it feels like you're ready for a new commitment. Like you're ready for something that's going to be different. That's not going to be the same that you have experienced. But yes, you had a commitment that didn't work, but now you're ready to move on from that commitment to something different. Success in springtime. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else comes into your life, whether it's a friendship, a love relationship, a family member, whatever, comes in next spring. That is going to, Samantha, thank you so much. I got you. That is going to be satisfactory to you and is going to be what you're looking for. But I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it made sense. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Janelle, for your donation. Let me know if that resonated. I did get, wow, thank you. So it sounds like it resonated, but let me know in the comments here if it did. And thank you again so much for your donation. All right, Samantha, we got you. And we have space for 5 more donations. So if you've already donated and you want another reading, feel free. You can get another reading. I don't ever like say you can't get a certain amount of readings. You can get as many readings as you'd like. But we do have space for 5 more donations. Nick, it's a $15 donation. I would love to read about you and Lacey, but it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. So go ahead and go to the Linktree link to get that donation in. I only have space for 5 more donations. All right, but Samantha, let me know what type of reading we're doing for you here today. And thank you so much for your donation. Oh, Janelle, that just came through. Your booking just came through. So I don't know when you actually sent in the booking, but it literally just came through. There's such a lag between my website. So if you guys do use my website, let me know right away and I can check it out. Can we do a love reading? I'm wanting to see if Mason will resurface this Mercury retrograde. Uh-oh. Oh, that's happening this month. Mercury is going retrograde. I would be more concerned about him communicating with you, but not like fully returning. Venus retrograde would be more like exes coming out of the woodwork. But let's see what's going on. But Mercury is more about communication. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 35 minutes. 2 hours and 35 minutes. I'm waiting. I'm seeing you. You don't need to yell either. You're so funny. I'm going to do some cleansing breaths, though, while I hear what you're trying to say to me. I'm so sorry. Oh, my God. LMAO, you are so fine. But what's going on? I don't know if it came through or not. It might have got filtered. I'm not sure because I got wait and then so sorry. Oh, my God. LMAO. And just in case you are being filtered here, Samantha, let me go ahead and message you on where you sent in your donation. And then you can always type it right on there. So you can, no, that's not how you spell hi. There we go. I put a 1 instead of an I. But yeah, you can message me back on Venmo just in case you are being filtered. There, so sorry. May I ask when communication? Okay, all right, perfect. Yep, we can ask when communication with Mason may come in. I'm just going to ask what you need to know about Mason in general and see what comes through. All right, so let's check it out for Samantha. Samantha, your timestamp is 2 hours, 37 minutes. For Samantha. Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about communication with Mason? Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about communication with Mason? Spirit, what does Samantha need to know about communication with Mason? What's going on here? I feel hopeful about it. I feel hopeful, But part of me makes me feel like when I think about communication, like it falls on deaf ears, and I don't know whose ears are deaf, if it's Mason's or your own ears, but it feels like it's falling on deaf ears. So I feel apprehensive. Okay. I feel apprehensive about this. Like I don't, because part of me has hope for whatever reason for this. So I do think this might be something that you may be interested in or hope that does happen. But it's just like, I don't like it. Okay, Samantha, it's just the way that my body feels. It's like he hasn't changed. He still doesn't listen. He's still doing his own things. Like it just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ugh. I kind of hate Mason. I feel like we've read about Mason before, and I feel like I hate Mason. I hated him then too. Let me know if that's accurate. But the Knight of Cups is here. The Knight of Cups is making sure that you're fulfilled. We have and you do. That's so funny. I just don't want to fucks with him. I just don't. I want to make sure that I'm fulfilled. I want to make sure that I'm doing what makes me happy, that I am like living my life for me. Part of me wants to tell you just block him. Like don't even expect his communication because he just makes me feel like I want to fight him. Like I just want to like ball up my fist and be like, you're an idiot. Like I just want to fight him. You guys are currently taking a break. I think I want to do it this way. Girl, I want you to embrace yourself. But you're taking a break. And I think this is necessary. I think this is necessary because the way that he makes me feel, I hate him. That's how it is with him. He's frustrating. Like he's just an ass. I think if I'm remembering correctly, I was like, tell his mom on him last time we talked. Like, tell his mom on him. That's so funny because it's all coming in again. Like, I don't think your guides like him. I don't think your ancestors like him. I think this is an addictive cycle you're going in with him. That's like he breadcrumbs you and makes you feel like there's all this hope and all this like things here, but really there isn't. It's just like he's feasting off of you. He's trying to get your energy out of you. Yes, it did. Good. I'm glad. Because this is no bueno. This is no good. This is somebody who is feeding off the toxicity because that's what he wants. But it's always darkest right before the dawn, right? We have all that toxicity right here. And yeah, there is a phone here. So there may be some communication, but it's not going to be good. It's not going to be something that's going to be like, oh, he's changed his ways and he's ready for this relationship. No, he hasn't. It's all going to be the same. Okay. And I feel like everyone's been telling you this, not just me. I feel like your friends, your family, maybe other psychics. I don't know how many psychics you go to, and you're allowed to go to as many psychics as you want. I'm not this end all be all of psychics by any means, but I feel like a lot of people have been telling you this person's no good. This person sucks. This person's terrible. We don't like what he does to you. He doesn't like how he makes you feel. We don't like how he makes you cry. Like, I feel like everyone's been telling you, yes, my mom hates him. Everyone does. Girl, get away from him. Run away from him. The moment that you listen to this wisdom that's being imparted on you by everyone that you know, the better off you're going to be. Because when you start to listen and you start to realize, like, no, he really doesn't love me. If he did love me, he wouldn't treat me this way. And if it is love, it's not the love that I want. It's not the love that I think I deserve. Fuck no. You deserve so much better than the piece of shit that he's giving you. And that's what he's doing. He's giving you pieces of shit saying it's chocolate cake. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, sir. But we have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. When you start to listen to this wisdom and apply that wisdom, that's when you're going to have victory. This is the card of victory. It's the only time this card has come out today. Is right now, and you're number 15 on my list. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is karmic gifts and karmic rewards. Like, you are going to find somebody who is going to lift you up, who is going to like literally follow you and have you all like the gifts that you wanted, the things you've been asking, the traits of somebody you've been asking. That's what's coming for you when you start to listen to everyone to say, like, he does suck. He is terrible. I don't want any communication with him. I want to block him. I never want to speak to him. I never want to see his his face. I never want this type of love ever again because it just feels like a toxic cycle. But you're going to get rewarded once you really like step up for yourself, fulfill your own self, right? The Knight of Cups here, fulfilling your own self, making sure that your cup is filled, making sure that you're filling your cup. It is nobody else's responsibility but your own. So Samantha, I stay true to my original readings about him. I hate him and I want to fight him, and I think you can do better than him. I can't wait until I get to that place of strength. You will. And right now you're in a cycle. Right now you're in a cycle with him. Okay. You can break the cycle. You have to choose to do it. You have to choose to say, I have enough self-respect and enough self-love and enough self-worth and value in myself that I can be my own Mason. Except I can be better than Mason. I can lift the bar from the fucking floor and I can place it up because I know I can meet that bar where Mason needs it in the 7th level of hell. That's where his bar is. Oh, I fucking hate him. Hey, Jen, what's up? So Samantha, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I mean, it's your choice. It's your life. You can do anything you want. But my advice to you is stay the fuck away from Mason because he fucking sucks so bad. So bad. Terrible. Terrible human. All right. I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I love you, Samantha. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for getting another reading here with me today. And I do hope it helps. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, guys, we have spots for 5 more donations. So if you are interested, thank you so much. I appreciate you very, very much. Anytime, I'm here for you. You can do better. Something out there is better for you. Okay. And in order to get it, you gotta leave Mason alone. And Mason has to leave you alone too. It's your choice to engage or not. So if he does message you, which he might, you do not have to reply. Period. Point blank. You can delete that message as fast as it comes in. You don't even have to open it. Because what he says is not worth it. It feels like breadcrumbing. All right. But either way, we're going to move on here. But if you guys are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. I'm just refreshing, just making sure I didn't miss anything, and I did not. My list is open for another 15 minutes, you guys. So if you're interested in a reading, now is your time. There is no wait. Again, 5 minutes is what you're going to receive unless you're a subscriber. And Samantha, it looks like you ended up getting 6 minutes. So look at that. So you got an extra minute for free there, my friend. When Spirit says you get a free minute, you get a free minute. Who am I to tell Spirit? No, right? Jen, I got you. Human design. Fuck yeah, Jen. Hell yeah. I would, but I'm broke, girl. I feel you. I've had 2 vet visits that cost about $1,500. I've had my AC break. I've had my internet break. I cut myself. It's way better. It was terrible. It's not that bad anymore. I also cut myself here because, I'm special. I got scammed out of $36, even though it feels like $36 is still like, fuck you, bitch. Why'd you lie to me and scam me? Level 3, I want to know more. Let's do it, Jen. I'm pulling you up right now. But yeah, so I feel you. It's basically what I'm saying, Allie. It's like, I get it. Life is fucking tough with finances. And I'm not the only one feeling it, and I know you're not the only one feeling it either. So at least we're in good company. All right, Jen, let's go for it. Where is you? All right, Jen, just to verify I have you here, LMAO. September 14th of 78 is the birth date I have for this specific Jen. Is that correct? Just to make sure. Oh, yeah. Well, this is also being recorded on YouTube. So you can screen record, absolutely. And also just know that it will be available for you on YouTube as well. All right, perfect. That is you. So let's see. Did we talk about... So I assume we talked about your type, your strategy, and your authority, which is the main takeaways of human design is those 3. And then probably from there, I would think we talked about your signature theme, your not self theme. And did we get all the way through your profile, your role model, your hermit profile? Did we get through it all? Or did we just talk about role model? Because I feel like somebody got cut off while we were talking about role model because the timer went off. Damn, hermit, we hit that. Okay, perfect. Did we talk about your incarnation cross? Did we talk about your life purpose? Why your soul incarnated here on Earth? Did we talk about that yet? Perfect. Okay. So just to let me see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the phone. Oh, maybe I'll just do this. Put the phone like this. That is super crooked. Oh, come on. Don't be crooked. Okay. So, and then real quick, your timestamp. No, I didn't mean to do that. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 49 minutes. Let's talk about it. All right. This is human design. If you guys are interested in a human design reading, it is one of the specialties I offer. I love it so much. So what we're going to talk about is right here, the incarnation cross, the left angle cross of informing 2, because there is 4 different crosses of informing. You're the left angle cross. So what I'm going to talk about first is the right angle so that you understand the difference between the two. The right angle is here to create their own personal karma. All right. Where the left angle is here to clean up the karma from the past life that you created your karma in. Left angles are also symbiotic. So I'm here for you and you're here for me. So you're here for others, to be of service of others. That's what the left angle is about. I am also a left angle. So when I scratch somebody else's back and it's like they're scratching mine, right? That's the whole thing. Like I do for you and you do for me. So whenever I help somebody, I'm of service with somebody, I get the benefit of feeling, successful because that's mine. Yours would be satisfaction. I would feel a lot of satisfaction with being of service to people. Now I'm going to do an intuitive read and then we're going to actually get the book out and we're going to do a literal read, but right now is the intuitive read. So right now, what's coming across for informing 2, I just hear speak your truth, speak your truth, speak your truth. So don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. Don't be afraid of giving the information because you have it. You have it. Now, you are not somebody who is doing the research, but you may get the information in some way and retain it really easily. You may have a good way of explaining things to people. Like if somebody's confused on a subject, you may be like, oh, I got you. Like if you think about it in this term, it made more sense for me. And then other people are like, oh, yeah, that does make more sense when you think about it that way. So that is what you're here. Your soul is here to do, is to help inform. But let me go ahead and get the actual thing. I need to look here. 47, gate 47. I'm just looking it up in the book. Give me a moment. Oh, there it is. All right, gate 47, left angle cross of informing. So this is what the book literally says. People with social skills who use the past to inspire, to turn people's attention towards the plight of those who are oppressed. This is informing as an art. So really it's an art form, like how you explain things, how you inform people. It's an art form. It's very social. It's very, I got this. I have this information. I'm going to share it to you in this way. Again, it goes to what I was saying earlier about like if somebody else needs help explaining something, they're not getting it. You explain it to them and they're like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. Let's go ahead and read here. Now, the website says, your purpose embodies the powerful energy of rulership, but with a focused and open-heartedness and caring for the greater good. You possess an innate talent for being social and informative and have a deep concern for the well-being of those around you. As someone with a natural talent for creative expression, you are driven to bring information and ideas to others in unique and innovative ways, whether it be through art, music, or other forms of self-expression. You have a unique ability to convey messages that resonate deeply with others and inspire them towards positive action. Now, this is me right now, so this could be like understanding an a movie better, like somebody didn't get the plot of the movie or didn't understand the meaning of the movie, and you're like, oh, this is what I meant because of this, that, and the other thing. Same with songs. Like you listen to a song, like this is the meaning of that song, and I can explain it to you in a very concise and easy way. All right, this is back to the website here. At your core, you're motivated by a desire to create a better world and contribute to the greater good through your actions and creative endeavors. You possess an open and caring heart and are deeply attuned to the needs and desires of those around you. This enables you to connect with others on a deep and meaningful level, inspiring them to tap into their own creative potential and make a positive impact in the world. For example, you may be a musician who uses your talents to convey messages of hope, love, and social justice through the lyrics and performances. Your music becomes a vehicle for positive change, inspiring your listeners to take action towards creating a better world. Or you may be an artist who creates thought-provoking pieces and challenge societal norms and inspire people to think more deeply about the world around them. When I was reading that, I don't know if you guys have the same FYP page as me, but that made me think about Jesse, the folk singer. I can't remember his last name. It starts with a W, but he does the same thing with his folk music, right? He goes for social change, and he makes sure that everything is even keel for everybody, and making sure that you know what's going on. You're not being duped by what is going on in the administration. Like his words resonate with everybody because he is somebody who sees it as it is and writes it down. So if you don't know who Jesse is, I would look him up. Just say Jesse folk singer and you'll be able to find him. And I think you'll be somebody who really resonates with him and his music and his message. All right, Jen, hopefully that made sense about your life purpose. Let me know if that made sense. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so glad. So you're here to interpret. You're like an interpreter of art. And so be social, be artistic, be creative. Don't be afraid to jump into creative endeavors, no matter what it looks like for you, so that you can express your concerns on the world and really share those concerns through the element of art. All righty, guys. So it doesn't look like we have anyone else who sent in a donation. I already did the refreshies here. And I did not stream it. I should have streamed it, but I didn't. She's laughing. But if you guys are interested in a reading, I think I actually might skedaddle because I do need to get ready for going to my grandma's cemetery plot, or her burial plot, whatever it's called. She passed away. It'll be 2 years this November, but she and my sister shared a birthday. So we're going to go and say happy birthday to her. And then we're going to go out and actually celebrate my sister. You're very welcome, Jen. You're very welcome. It's really funny in my family. Like I'm the youngest and she's the second oldest, or the second born, if you will. And we're both born on the 1st. I'm born on February 1st. Which is better than July 1st, in my personal opinion. I'm biased. But I am going to just skedaddle here today. So thank you guys so much. I love you all so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donated readings. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your free readings, the gifts, the comments, the likes. Just thank you for everything. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and doing this work and being successful at the work that I do. Because as you guys know, who's left here, I'm sure this is everything to me. Like, this is literally my whole career. This is my whole path. So I'm just really grateful, and I'm really appreciative of everyone who has helped me along the way here. So I love you guys all. Love you endlessly. Universe, you, my best friend, thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time, doing this work in this way and being of service this way. Thank you so much. I love you always. And then my ancestors, my angels, my guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for your support, your guidance, your love, your protection, everything. Thank you so much. And as always, I want to say one more gratitude. You ready, you guys? I'm so grateful for the downfall and the imprisonment of Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, and all the elected officials of the Republican Party. Can't wait. We're so grateful. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck ICE. I love you always, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Uh-oh. I did something here. Okay. Bye, YouTube. Bye.